Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. We did it. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream and a happy Magic Monday, one and all. Maybe I should pull up the chat so that we can see folks that are talking to us.
Nah.
That might be a decent idea, huh? Can also move the microphone so that we can be heard properly. We did it. We are here.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Erica's here too, and she says, "Oh, hi, friends.
What is up, Erica?
Nice to see you."
Happy Monday to Erica and to all you lovely folks out there, as always, for Magic Monday. First of all, you can let us know how your Monday has been, and let us know how your weekend was, how life is going for you, whatever the case may be. We would love to hear from you, and that is positive, negative, or somewhere in between. We want to know how you've been, so let us know. As the title and the thumbnail indicate, we will be doing more of the Decathlon today. So, but we will, get going with that in just a moment. Let's let people filter in here, and we'll see how everybody's doing, how everybody's feeling, etc.
Yes. I guess it's drink time.
I just needed it, man. I'm doing okay, but I'm having a bit of a tough time of it today, mostly from a lack of sleep for today in general. I would actually argue that because we were sick, I was getting decent sleep.
Yes. So was I.
Yes.
It was like a weird sleep cycle.
Yeah, you were very piecemeal with your sleep. I was actually much more kind of regimented in bedtime and wake up time. They were consistent for the entirety of the time that I was sick. And then the moment that I started getting better, I started kind of shirking that routine, which was unfortunate because then last night we went to bed very late, and yet I still had to wake up for work this morning. So,
Yep. That's life.
wow. I don't think I have ever seen our gold that low. We literally have 375.
Wow.
Because, to complete our tasks, you get 500 or 750. We have less than either of those amounts.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Erica says, "So Joe, you remember how I told you I fell back down the Kingdom Hearts rabbit hole?"
I do. I remember that you mentioned that you had gotten 3, and that the last we heard from you, if I recall, you had mentioned that it was, I think you were kind of chastising it for it making you feel things, which I definitely can understand and respect.
She says, I ... have 3 Keyblade replicas coming in the mail.
And therein lies my my sleep brain, because you did mention that to me through Discord, and I saw it probably before I went to bed last night. I don't recall the exact time that you sent it, but probably before I went to bed last night at some point. And then through the haze of the day, it completely went out of my head. So thank you for updating us again on that. And also, are they particular characters' Keyblades, or or actually I'll rephrase, because the main character's Keyblade is with the keychains, right? So is it particular keychain Keyblades, or particular characters, or somewhere in between? Because I think that's great. I think that's very, very cool. Otherwise, we had a pretty decent weekend.
Yes.
Right? A little bit more relaxing, I think, in terms of getting stuff done. But for folks, I don't know how well people can see behind us. I guess if I move this way, maybe you can see a little bit better. But we did some recording last night, so there's a new video up on this channel. That if you did not see it, it was us opening some Varia product, which we have not. We have not opened Varia sealed product in quite some time.
Yeah.
So that was nice to get back to. Very, very cool.
I don't know what a Keyblade is, but exactly. I know what a Beyblade is.
It is not even close to that.
Okay.
You will find out once we get into Kingdom Hearts, which unfortunately will take us a little while, but as you know, and as they will find out, we're working on that. We are working on getting closer to getting into Kingdom Hearts. Because that is a big goal of mine, let alone the fact that many, many people want to see it, which is also what kind of spurs me on further to make it a goal of mine. So
Erica says one of them is a keychain. The other two belong to specific characters.
Awesome. So once we can discuss it without spoilers involved, I look forward to hearing about what those are that you have. Are they, I guess I can ask this, are they full size? Are they half size? Are they keychain size? Like what's the scale of this item that you're or these items that you are receiving? Do we talk about this art? What do you think of this art?
It's cute.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is what I Battle Bond picture?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
I believe so. Because, I mean, look at it, right? It seems like it would be. Yeah.
I think you said that, which I think is the only reason why I'm thinking of it, because I don't think I would have just known that inherently.
I don't recall having said it, but I did know it, so it's possible that I said it and just don't remember.
I think you did.
Sure.
Yeah.
Possible.
She says they're all approximately 35 inches.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty big. Right? 12 inches is a foot. So it's just shy of 3 feet long.
It's big.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
I don't know what it's a weapon?
I don't know, Amy. Yes. It's a blade, right? Key blade.
Is it like plastic or is it like
That's a decent question. Is it made of metal or is it made of plastic? Because like the item in the game that the characters would wield would be metallic of some kind because it's a weapon. But yeah, for the replica aspect, what is it made of?
She says this art is for Thrilling Encore from Battle Bond.
It does look like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very cool. I know you love this goblin's ears.
Yeah. Well, and the rest of them.
And the rest of them. Oh. All right, so please, Erica, and then again, anybody else who is out there, you are more than welcome to continue chatting with us. That's what we're here for. Please don't feel like you're interrupting anything or whatever.
She says one replica is plastic, one is foam around a PVC core, and the third one, which costs about $100, is hand-painted wood.
Wow, okay. And is
Cool.
this is from like an Etsy creator, like an independent creator, as opposed to like a company of some kind? And is it all from the same person or like 3 different people or something like that? Let us know. And then, yeah, like I said, anybody else who is interested, you're more than welcome to keep chatting. I am going to start this draft just so that, like, if we have to try to get a second one in tonight, we can. We are doing a traditional Brothers War draft. So we actually have to worry about best of 3 here.
Oh.
It's traditional.
That's kind of cool.
It's interesting. Yeah, for sure.
I like being able to sideboard and, like, change up how your deck works to better suit the opponent that you have.
Sure. All I thought of was Santana. To better suit your mood.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally all the one. When you said to better suit and then like paused a little bit, the song started playing in my head and I was like, oh, okay. Okay, well, we're definitely not taking the land. Could take Sigil of Valor. That's a really bad first pick, though. What does this do? Just for each other creature you control, you get a tap Power Stone. It's not nothing. I guess we just take Obliterating Bolt. It's a good removal spell. Yeah, it's probably the best card in the pack, I imagine. Like, Unleash Shell is fine, but this is 2 mana, sorcery speed, 4 damage. This is 5 mana, instant speed, 5 damage. But yeah, I think that Obliterating Bolt is a perfectly serviceable first pick here. I will note I like Prison Sentence as well, but I think Obliterating Bolt is better for like I said, probably the best card in the pack, in my opinion.
Okay.
People are welcome to be contrarian to that, and I would love to hear from you.
I'm contrarian to that.
Okay, so which one's better?
I'm just contrarian.
Just for the sake of being contrarian.
Yes. Erica says, yes, that artisanal one is from Etsy. And then plastic one is from Spirit Halloween. And the foam one is from Amazon.
Very interesting. Okay.
That's a variety.
This is a much more interesting pick. It's probably Hulking Metamorph. This card's quite good. It's either a 9-mana 7/7 and enters as a copy of an artifact or creature we control, except it's a 7/7. Or it's a 4-mana 3/3 that enters as a copy of something else on the field. It's probably that, because like the Skyfisher Spider is very good, but is in 2 colors that we're not in yet. Do we just take this because it's better? There's no red in this pack, but if there was, it would be the one card that's missing, which was a rare. So like maybe we just take this and then just see what colors we're in. Maybe we splash for the single black or single green.
Well, not single green.
Because we want to be Gruul.
Yeah. I mean, I want this green guy at the bottom.
The burrowing razor maw.
Yeah, I love him.
Hopefully we'll see more. We're taking a spider. Why are you complaining?
Because I've never seen that spider before.
This card is incredible. It's a 4-mana 3/3, and when it enters, you can sack another creature to destroy a non-land permanent. It's just very good.
Because it's a spider.
And now, of course, we open like blue card, blue card, blue card, or get past, I should say.
Well, there's a green-black card first.
Yeah, that's a land, though.
Oh. Well, I tried.
Whatever. We could
Fix
take
it.
this stupid. Yes, it is. You're not wrong. Like, we could take the Mask of the Jade Crafter as well, but we don't.
That's a good card.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't hate it. I will take the Llanowar Wastes as fixing. I imagine at this point we may just move away from red, just based on what we're seeing here. White.
That spider.
What spider?
There. Right there.
This?
No. How is that a spider?
Oh, the black card? You could have given me the color of the card. I'm just standing here looking at
It
the
was like the thing with the spider. I don't even know if it's a spider, but it looks like a spider.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Anyway. What do you do? 2-mana 0/4. As long as it's your turn, you control 4 or more mountains? No. We could take No One Left Behind. It's been a while since I played this card, but it is very good. 5 mana. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, but it costs 3 less, meaning it would cost 2 if it targets a creature card with mana value 3 or less. This is very, very good. I like this card quite a bit.
Okay.
To be fair, notably, Carrion Locust, good card. Boulder Branch Golem, good card. Gaia's Gift, good card. Shoot Down, good card. And Tamokul Honor Guard is fine, but like black and green, very good in that pack for sure.
But what about the penis card?
No, the Elsewhere Flask? No, sorry, Amy. I will take Erica's favorite, the Goring Warplow.
Yeah.
Because that's also a very good card. There is another Shoot Down, which is very good in this format. But, yeah, I'll still take the Warplow, I think. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay. A lot of white and blue in this pack, but Hoarding Recluse, perfectly serviceable creature. 4-mana 2/3 Reach Death Touch. And when it dies, we can put up to 1 other target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Thorn of Amethyst, not where we want to be. So,
Big butt spider.
yes, it does have a very big butt. Okay, Epic Confrontation, good card. Gixian Skullflayer, good card. Battlefield Butcher, good card. It's probably the Butcher. I don't know why it's still here, but I'll take it. That's a good one. I wish I could get more epic confrontations. Maybe we'll see more. And Gixie and Skullfire are just a perfectly serviceable creature. I like it a lot. So,
Okay.
but I will take the Butcher. It's a 3-mana 1/4, which means it blocks pretty well early on. And then late game, 5-mana tap it. Each opponent loses 2 life. And then if we're late enough in the game, it costs 1 less for each creature card in our graveyard. So it could be very cheap to do that. Lots of Tawnos' Tinkerings around here. This card is bad, right? 2-mana enchantment. Whenever one or more artifact and or creature cards leave your graveyard during your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. No. But we will take the Gixian Skullflayer.
Nice.
Because it is very good.
We could take the Millstone.
We could take the Millstone. We sure could. You
I
have
was
stated a
joking.
fact. I know. I know.
Erica says, to attempt to tell Joe which ones I got without spoiling Amy,
Sure.
first is my favorite character's Keyblade.
Okay.
Second is the main character of Kingdom Hearts 1's love interests Keyblade.
Okay. Sure.
And then third is cool, edgy one everyone likes.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Okay. Sure, I guess.
Hey, look, it's your friend.
Yeah.
So, by the way, definitely not playing our first pick. Bye. Unfortunate. And
No,
what do you
it's
do?
not.
Put 2 counters on target artifact, creature, or land, untap it. It becomes a 0/0. I'm going to take this Goblin Firebomb. I don't even know if I'm playing it, but I'll take it. Carrion Locust and Shoot Down came back, and there's another Goblin Firebomb. I'm going to take the Locust, because I imagine we'll see more Shoot Downs. And in fact, damn, I was hoping it would be right there. I guess I take this. And this rare, I guess. And this Tawnos' Tinkering. All right, on color, rare or mythic? That is not it.
Boo.
Okay, well, Suchi Cave Guard ain't it either. I think it's gonna be the Gnarlroot Pallbearer, probably. Card's very good. Cares about creature cards in our graveyard, which a lot of other cards that we have do.
Okay. That's a common?
What? This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've never seen it. Maybe once.
We've used it. We've used it before, and we've definitely played against it before.
I just don't remember it, I guess. Erica says, I literally spent 4 minutes playing with the character limit to make sure I was clear enough without being explicit.
Well,
LOL.
props to you. I thought it was very well done.
Jay Anna is here. She says, Merry Magic Monday, you magical maniacs.
What is up, Jana?
She says, I am loving the lifted spirits today, and you two look very much feeling better and glowing. Yes.
Thank you.
3 hearts.
Yes. I was saying I'm like tired today, but that's just lack of sleep, not from sickness. So thank you for noticing. That's really nice. I'm definitely taking this overwhelming remorse. There is a corrupt here, and we are much heavier black than green, but I'm still going to take the removal just in case. If Clay Revenant comes back, I'll take that. If Corrupt comes back, I'll take that. Howling Mine is also here, notably. You like that card?
I love it.
Why?
Because it's a mind, but it's a mouth.
The number of Howling Mines that I played against in our high school and middle school are so numerous, it's ridiculous. I played against Howling Mines so often when we were younger. So often. Pristine Talisman, pretty cool card. I think I'm going to take Audacity, because that's a very good one. 1 green mana enchantment aura, enchant creature. The creature gets +2/+0 and has trample. And when Audacity is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you draw a card. Very cool.
I think your hair looks nice today.
Thank you. I'm like a little annoyed by these pieces that are like right here in front of my face.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's pretty good. So I will not be taking this Diabolic Intent rare. It's not very good in limited. There is another Gixian Skullflayer, notably. But there's also the Clay Revenant. And I think I'm going to stick with the Revenant. Hopefully we see more Skullflayers, because I would like Skullflayers for sure.
Okay. Erica says, hey, Jay.
So there's a Gaia's Gift, a Witch Figure, Disfigure, a Clay Revenant, and another No One Left Behind. Damn. Ooh, that's a tough choice. Wow. Okay. Well, we haven't seen any Disfigures, so I'm going to take this one now. But any of these other cards I would have been happy with. That's unfortunate. Carrion Locust or another Clay Revenant. God damn. I think it's the Locust. Flyers are always nice.
Yeah. I mean, locusts are a little noisy, but I'll take it, I guess.
Another Disfigure. There's also this bad. There's also a interesting rare in Fade from History.
Interesting.
It's interesting, for sure. I'll take Disfigure.
Jana says, Erica, what's poppin', girla?
All right, so +2/+1 in lifelink, draw a card, or +1/+1 counter, reach, trample, hexproof, indestructible. It's gonna be that one.
Yeah, no shit.
It's one less mana as well. Giant Growth, perfectly fine card. Happily take it. Corrupt came back.
Nice.
Thank you. Yeah, let's look at our percentages right now. We're 55% black, 35% green, and 15% colorless. So yeah, for sure, Corrupt. Blanchwood Prowler or Dredging Claw. I guess it's the Prowler. I probably wouldn't play it anyway. Ah, Skullflayer came back. Hell yeah. No One Left Behind came back? Okay. And Clay Revenant came back. All right. On color, rare or mythic? I mean, technically, it is colorless, but we don't need it. I guess I'd take this Power Stone Fracture because it's removal, and it's very good removal at that. What do our creatures look like? 15 creatures, 10 none? That's good. That's very good. Yeah, Power Stone Fracture is great with 2 Clay Revenants especially because it wants us to sack an artifact or a creature, but the Clay Revenants can come back from our graveyard to our hand for 3 mana at any time. So very, very good Power Stone Fracture here. There is notably a Rust Goliath that I could also take. For this one, I'm going to take the Power Stone Fracture. If we see more of these, I will. It'll kind of pique my interest. And I'm sorry, Amy, that we're not taking this card. I know you love it.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Removal is important.
It sounds like you have some love for the Rust Goliath, which is cool because.
Because you like it?
Well, you know, if he's rust and. You know, he could use some love.
Oh, I see. I'm going to take this mask that you like.
Yes, it's very pretty.
Yes. So we'll do that. Hercule is here. There's also Battery Bearer, which is a very good card, but we're not in blue. But still an interesting card to note nonetheless. But I'll take the mask. There's another Goring Warplow. There's a Moment of Defiance. There's a Dreams of Steel and Oil. What do you do? 6 mana, 5 tap, target player mills X cards, where X is the number of cards in that player's graveyard. If we had taken the Millstone.
I saw that one, and literally I thought the Hedron had a face on it, and I got real creeped out. I did not like that at all.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, we'll take another Goring Warplow for sure. There's a Power Plant Worker, and I love you so, but I will take a Goring Warplow instead. Okay. There's just an Obstinate Baloth still in this pack. Yes, please.
Nice.
4 mana, 4/4. You gain 4 life when it enters, and if for whatever reason one of our opponents causes us to discard this card, it enters the battlefield instead of going into the graveyard.
Nice.
Very good.
Jana, check it out. We're drafting Witherbloom.
That's
up
true.
in here.
And actually, we talked about this a moment ago, Amy. Look what we get to pick.
Oh, nice.
Rust Goliath.
Yeah.
It's a good card.
Hopefully we can get him an oil can.
Maybe we'll do Thraxo Demon instead of the third Gixian Skullflare. We'll do a second Thraxo Demon. I was about to say a second Thraxo Demon, but
Second Thraxo Demon?
I fixed it.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Yes, you did.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. This pack is nuts, by the way. There's a Battery Bear, a Skyfisher Spider, Gnarlroot Pallbearer, Gaia's Gift, Mine Worker. Damn. But yeah, I will happily take a second Skyfisher Spider. We definitely picked the right cards, or the right colors.
It makes you wonder what the other cards were in this pack.
I agree. Although it's pack 3, right? So if you're not in these two colors, you're just not taking either of these cards, but they're very good. Argothian Sprite for sure. This is a good card. I was going to take it before, but I believe it was in the pack with the Obstinate Baloth, so that wasn't a choice.
Fair enough.
But the Sprite is very good. Very, very good. Another Rust Goliath? Okay. We can play 2, because you could play it for 5. So it's in the 5-drop slot. And then if you get to 10, it's a 10-10 reach trample. But otherwise, it's a 3-5 reach trample, which is still perfectly good.
Yeah.
So...
Jana says, black and green will forever have my heart.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. We don't really have ramp in this deck, so like we could take this and just play it for 9, but I'd rather take the Power Plant Worker here.
Yeah.
The Mine Worker might come back. There's another Power Plant Worker. But we didn't see any
what's his face?
Tower Workers.
Yeah.
So... All right, I'm going to take this for the sideboard just in case we find out that we are fast or we're playing against a deck that's slow. I'll take is ready. Tomacool, Honor Guard, or Evolving Wilds? Whatever, I'll take you. And a Gaia's Gift. Is that our first one? No, it is not. Okay. Regardless, this deck is very interesting.
Jana says, I'll share it with white here and there with 2 crying laughing faces.
Nice.
Well, that's the wrong choice. It should be red.
Wow.
Just so you know.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir?
All right. Well, this is gonna be a hell of a thing. What do we do?
Oh, God.
With this deck?
She says, red is my absolute hated color. 3 crying laughing faces. I'm sorry, AV LMAO.
Yes, good.
No.
Come to Blue White. Come hang out. We're good. We're cool. No.
Yeah, it's a little hard for me to sit here and say that you and Marcus are not cool. That's a little tough.
All right. Well, Blanchwood Prowler can go away. I mean,
a razor maw friend. I love him.
Sorry. Could probably get rid of Giant Growth as well. 50 cards. We got to cut 10 cards out of this? How do we even do that? I guess we can cut both Power Plant Workers. They're not really doing anything for us here.
That.
Trench Stalker also goes away.
That was the spider.
Oh, yeah. It's not, but that's fine.
What is
it? It's like a demon thing.
It's a spider.
It's a beast horror.
It's a spider.
Trench Stalker, honorary spider. You heard it here first, folks. God damn.
Beast, horror, whatever. They're all cute to me.
Wow. Okay.
Jana says 3 crying laughing faces. I was gonna say Marcus and Joe can have blue, white any day they want. I'll take my black and green.
There you go. What do you say? Or accident number of creature cards in your graveyard. Interesting. Okay. I mean, like...
There's no pests or froggies or snakes.
Not this time around.
Boo. Worst green black deck ever.
Wow. Wow.
There are spiders, though. And that awesome dryad thing. Oh, it's an instant, but still.
I was like, what awesome dry? Oh, the Gaia's gift? This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? Like, I just want that to be my clothes. Can I just wear that all the time?
I mean, if you make it.
Yeah. I'm going to do that.
Like, okay. Like, you're going to make it by, like, going out into the wilderness and getting, like, foliage and stuff? Or you're going to make it like a cosplayer would make it with, like craft materials and stuff?
It would have to be craft materials because it would just rot and I'd have to make it again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And we can't have that.
And we can't have that?
No.
Okay, my mistake.
Jana says dryad.
Oh, God, that's funny. Okay.
She said, me and Amy can make this outfit. Oh my fucking God. I'm here for a craft day. Good. Let's do this. Marcus is here and says, sup.
What's up, Marcus? Happy Magic Monday.
What's here is that we determined that you're cool and that you can have blue and white.
Yeah, after all these years, Marcus, we only just determined that you're cool.
Yep, definitely.
Jesus Christ, Amy.
We did it. We did it, guys.
Wow.
Jan is just laughing.
What do I cut out of this deck? Why?
Marcus, what do we cut? We're doing a Jana deck.
We're doing a Jana deck. We're doing like a, put creatures in your graveyard to beef up your other creatures deck. Maybe it's just one of the Gaia's gifts then. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Fair enough. We're at 41. We can add stuff in. Oh, I guess the question, Amy, is what is our deck box going to be?
What should it be?
So there's this artifact / blue card, and there's this red card. And then there are just artifacts.
And the bone saw. Let's do the bone saw.
You got it. And then what about our sleeves?
Let's do Dina, because it's her deck.
Dina. You got it.
Yeah. Jana says, been a long time coming. I love it. 3 crying laughing faces. Jana deck, Jana deck. She says, my favorite sleeve. And she's crying for 4 faces.
Well, there you go.
Crying.
It's the Jana deck, so it's got to be your favorite sleeves.
4 faces of crying. Is that like 4 inches high of tears? Just like, when it rains and it's like 4 inches of rain. It's like that.
Wow. That's a lot of tears.
Yeah.
I would like to play first, please. This hand is probably fine. Like 1 land would be cool. But until then, I'd probably just play this Clay Revenant on turn 1 and try to get in there. Go, Clay Revenant. Okay. So this is traditional draft, which means it's best of 3, which means we have nothing for sideboard, which is a little awkward, but it's fine. It's probably fine, right? We attack for 1. This Clay Revenant's going the distance. I predict it. We will end our turn. We can keep up Disfigure to get rid of something later, like at the end of this upcoming turn for our opponent, which would be kind of cool. They searched for a Plains.
I love that art. It's so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, we can kill Thraxodemon. Look at that. You're definitely going to be killed. Bye. Oh, and not only do we kill it, but we can play the Carrion Locust Exile it from their graveyard and they lose a life.
Nice.
Damn. Okay. That's fun.
Oh, Joanna, you should cosplay as Dina, and I will cosplay as your pest.
That'd be a weird cosplay for you.
No, it wouldn't. It would be perfect, because I love them.
Jesus Christ. Okay. My mistake, I guess.
I know.
Okay. All right, so I could have Skyfisher Spider sacked the Clay Revenant and killed their creature, but I chose not to because there's probably going to be more, like, scarier things that we're going to want to do, or get rid of, I should say. So instead I just played this 2/3, where if they really want to, like, trade off, I probably would do that. We want creatures in our graveyard, right? So, not a big deal.
She says, let's do it. Oh my god, oh my god. Yes, let's do it.
Alright, so Haywire Might. That's an interesting one. Power Stone Fracture. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, we probably just play this 3/3 reach and kill the 3/1. Let's go to combat first. Attack all out here. Because the only way, like, they can double block the Clay Revenant. They don't. They don't even... Okay, good. Good, good, good. Let's do this then. Sack this. Kill this. And now we have a 3/3 on the field that can handle blocking either of their two creatures. They can obviously... Ooh, Trench Stalker. They can obviously unearth this, but I'm not that worried about it. Oh, and in fact, never mind. They can no longer unearth it. Carrion Locust. Get rid of that Scrapwork Cohort. Goodbye. You lose a life. You're at 11. Let's attack you for 2 in the air. And you're at 9.
Whoa. That was quick.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.
All right, Trench Stalker. We get hit for 4. No big deal. We go to 16. That actually is good. I mean, if they have, like, another one, it's like I knew.
It's like they're cute and they want to have more than one.
Is it like that, though?
Yeah.
Is it, though? Okay. Let's go ahead and attack for 4 in the air, bringing them to 5.
Okay.
And then they attack for 8. I will allow it. No blocks. We go to 8.
Marcus, Joanna, and I are going to do lots of cosplays. We're going to do a Dina cosplay and a Pest cosplay. And then we're also going to do a Gaia's Gift cosplay.
Jesus.
I'm just letting you know, because you asked what was up. And that's what's up.
Oh, shit. Did I do this wrong? No, I didn't. They would have been able to block. Okay. All right. Let's put them to 1. Then we will Power Stone Fracture, targeting one of the Trench Stalkers, sacking the Clay Revenant again to kill their 4/5. Good. Then we will Goring Warplow as a 1/1 Death Touch, so that we have a good blocker for their Trench Stalker, and the 3/3 is a good blocker for either of their 1/1s. So we will relatively protect our life total.
Thank you, Royal Monk 36.
Nope. This is best of 3.
Yeah. Oh, good. So we have a chance.
We just won. What do you mean we have a chance?
No, we have a chance of winning twice in a row.
Yes. I think we were fine, right? Like I didn't see anything there that they were fast though, right? They were a little fast. They had their Trench Stalkers, which were a little scary, but maybe because they have 4/5s, so we could probably keep Rust Goliath. We could keep this 5/5, keep the Goring Warplows. Yeah, I think flying was a big help to us. We don't have any more of that, unfortunately. But maybe we want some of our combat tricks. since they didn't seem to have a lot of removal. But maybe that means we ditch one of these and these. Get rid of our high end a little bit and then focus on our low end and see if that helps.
Okay.
And if it doesn't, we can always just go back if we lose this game and are going into game 3. But from what we saw from them, very little removal. And like just kind of more impactful on the ground type stuff. This hand is fine. We've got Sprite early, and that's kind of it. But then we can get Locust and stuff out. It's definitely not as strong as our first hand was, for sure. Yeah, they start with their own Clay Revenant. Their deck is very similar to ours. Now, we drew a third land, so that's something. That'll get us closer to the Carrion Locust, which turned out was very good for us in the last game. They have their Thraxo Demon out early, too. Yeah, this is going to be a little scarier for sure.
Jana says, we're going to be a walking dryad tribal deck. 2 crying laughing faces. Even though my big will look like a tree folk.
Amazing. Amazing.
It's black and green, y'all. Of course it's going to win. 2 laughing faces.
Well, but they're also black and green.
Yeah.
So, reconstructed Thopter. Okay. So they picked this like kind of crappy Thopter, but they realized that like our stuff ain't perfect. So yeah, it's going to work. All right. Well, interestingly, we've got Carrion Locust here. Now,
Jana says, dun, dun, dun.
I'll say no attacks here. Ooh, another land next turn would be very good, because then we get the spider, or yeah, the Skyfisher Spider, which blocks their flyer very well. But yeah, so I imagine this reconstructed Thopter was something that they put in from their sideboard. I have no blocks. Good. Because we have a second Carrion Locust, we know we do. We also have Power Stone Fracture and things like that, so I'm not worried about their Thopter at all. We drew our second Skyfisher Spider.
Oh.
So I think we can, I mean, we don't have the mana for it this turn, but let's go to combat.
We can make a very large web.
Let's attack with both of these creatures. Okay, they just take it, huh? All right. They go to 16. We'll play our second Carrion Locust. Now, they're going to hit us for a fair bit of damage this turn, but I think it's okay. I'd rather they tap their creatures out to try to get at us. Also, they're kind of churning through their deck pretty quickly. Ooh. That was a very good play. That was a very, very good play. Okay. Clay Revenant. Nice. We're good. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. And we're going to get rid of the Harvester, I think, as opposed to the Thraxo Demon. I think that's right. They are stuck on mana just like we are, to be fair. So that's a good sign. Okay, so that goes away. I'm going to say, since we're at 9, I'm going to say no attacks. Holy crap. Basically, what I can try to do here is if they swing out, they just unearth it for a turn. They get rid of our other flyer. That's more than fine. Because that's mainly what they were going for. Oh, maybe the Revenant. Okay. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. 3, 4, 5. I think we take it. The 3-1 obviously goes away now. I would love a 4th land. There it is.
Wow.
Okay. Very interesting. So now we could kill something on their side. But I don't think we have to right now. I think we just play this, decline to use the ability, and pass. Because otherwise we're sacking one of our 2 blockers.
Yeah.
And so I think it's better for us to just do this. They sack their Revenant to draw a card because they're trying to get their 4th land, which I, again, completely respect.
And understand fully
to
the depths of our soul.
Exactly. All right, let's attack with the Sprite and see what happens. Yeah, they take it. Good, good, good. Okay. So we're doing okay here. I'm going to go ahead and play the Gixian Skull Flare and keep up Giant Growth just in case. But they are hurting for land. So that's a good sign. They have a lot of cards in their hand, presumably that cost more than 3. Pass to attackers.
My stomach's rumbling.
They attack with their flyer. I'm going to pass. They very well could give this Death Touch or something. Just +2/+1 in lifelink. So it will still die, but it kills our spider. Or do we not let it die? Yeah, we save it. They gain 4 life, which may be what they were going for, but I think they were also trying to kill our spider. Now, but we know that we have the card to kill their Thraxodemon with. So, and if for whatever reason they try to like kill one of our creatures, incidentally, we do have a way to save it by giving it indestructible and hexproof. And a +1/+1 counter, which means in later turns, it's a bigger threat. So.
Nice.
Now this says sacrifice another creature or artifact. Okay. So that thing is going to be unearthed. Good. Good. Okay, so we're going to take 2 here and be fine. Because we're just going to disfigure and kill the Thraxodemon. They can then choose to attack us or not. I mean, of course they're going to because the creature dies anyway. So there's no reason not to attack us here. There just isn't. Unless they can make it bigger. If they have like Giant Growth or something. They do not. Okay. We're at 2. Their Thopter goes away. It looks like they're trying to play something in the second main phase. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they're at 11. This would only bring it to 8. So no reason to do anything more. Epic Confrontation for a fight spell means that we give our Skyfisher Spider +1/+1.
Okay.
Okay. Their creature goes away. We have our 4th land, or a 5th land. Combat attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They go to 3. And then we play our other Skyfisher Spider. And we hold a patented Geek for All hand land. Come on, baby. We got this. Come on.
My eyes.
Yes! Wow!
Whoa.
Oh, that was such a cool game.
Thank you, Royal Monk 36. That was great.
Wow.
That was close.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Woo! I liked that a lot. Wow.
Okay.
1-0. Let's keep it going. Now, because this is traditional, we need less wins to have a full win deck, and we need less losses to have a full loss.
Ah, okay.
We are facing Endbringer. It's an interesting name. I like it. Mm. Plus, they have Rafine as their avatar, which is cool.
Yeah, with like the hands.
Oh, were they humany hands?
They're very human hands that are like this. So they're like, I guess like how it holds its cape on or whatever.
All right, so we have nothing. If we don't draw a land, we have nothing with this hand. So let's mulligan. Like we have this to kill something, but we don't have Carrion Locust without another land. So I think a mulligan makes sense. That's much worse. Much worse. Let's go to 5.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, at least we know what to fucking bottom.
Yeah, we'll do 1 of each, I suppose. That sucks. It's best of 3. Thraxodemon. That's a 2-drop. That's cool. So we can do 2, 3, 4. We just need to draw a land over the next 2 turns.
Okay.
That's an interesting curve out on a multi-5. I'm okay with that. All right, so they're mono white so far. Sigil of Valor. Not a bad card. A Rust Goliath. That technically could be our 5 if we draw a 5th land as well. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5. It's an interesting curve out. And we have the double green, which is all that we need. So, very interesting curve out. We just need the lands for it. Urza's Silex.
Oh, crap.
Oh, we drew a 6 as well. This is super interesting. All right, let's play this. Let's go to combat. Let's attack for 2. Now, the Silex says, 4 mana, tap it, exile it. Each player chooses 6 lands they control. Destroy all other permanents. They can only do it as a sorcery. When it's put into exile, you may pay 2 life. Oh, they have to exile it. If you do, you search for a Planeswalker, reveal it, put it into your hand, blah, blah, blah. This is destroy. Destroy. I am going to play the Goring Warplow as a Death Toucher. I am hoping that this entices them to use the Silex this turn. And I would rather they not kill our Skullflayer in the process. But I'm okay with Thraxodemon and Goring Warplow dying, just because there was nothing that we could do to save the Thraxodemon. The Silex is already here. They might not even have a 4th land, I suppose. They don't. They have a Warlord's Elite 4/4. We drew a 4th land.
Nice.
Combat. Attack with the Warplow. They don't block, of course, because it's Death Touch. Speaking of which, I'll play this Death Touch creature. Now let's see what they do. 4th land, so they can activate Urza's Silex at any time. Now. Sigil of Valor on the... what does this do? At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever another non-token soldier you control dies, make a 1/1 soldier. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll definitely do this then. Goodbye. They trade. They make a 1/1. Sure. Okay. We drew our 5th land. That's very good. Combat. Attack with both. There's no way they block the Thraxodemon here. Or at least no way they block to kill the Thraxodemon. Yep. And we're just going to play out this 3/5 reach trample now. Very good. Wow. Disenchant. Nice.
Okay.
Very good. So if either of our creatures die, this Gixian Skullflayer is online, and at the beginning of each of our upkeeps, it will get a +1/+1 counter. But until then, we're going to take some damage here. Now we have 3 damage on the field. Meticulous Excavation. We drew a land. We don't need it. Combat. Attack with just Thraxodemon. I'll keep up the Goring Warplow. And then we'll play a Gixian Skullflayer as well. And we'll keep up a patented Geek for All Handland. They can obviously Urza Silex, which would be very bad for us. But they do have 2 cards left in their hand. And so they probably don't have a ton to come back from it with either. What does Excavation do? This is like a bad card. Return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. If it has Unearth, instead exile it and then return it. So basically... basically, that means that if you brought something back from with Unearth and then it would get exiled, right, because you brought it back from your graveyard, it's a way to like put it back into your hand so that you can play it again as a creature, okay. Which is fine.
Sure.
We take 5 and go to 11. Not a problem at all. Okay. No One Left Behind. Oh. Okay. So we go like this. Attack for 4. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I mean, it means that they're going to Urza Silex, I suppose, which kind of sucks. So maybe I shouldn't. We're at 11? Shit. All right, so the issue is we can use this No One Left Behind to get a 10/10 reach trample. Problem is they then will immediately use Urza Silex. So I think I just wait. We could take 5, maximum 6 damage here. Ooh. Okay, so that's a +1/+1 counter on that. That's 5. They go to combat. 6, 7. Right? Okay. We take 7, go to 4. Okay.
Ouch.
It's actually fine, isn't it? So we play this. That's our 6th land. Target creature gets +X/+X, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard, which is 2. So no, we have to do this. But we keep the Gnarlroot Pallbearer in our hand, which is quite good. So I'm actually going to go like this. Get this out. And then say no attacks. Now it has Reach and Trample. And they have a flyer on their side. Yeah. They have a flyer on their side. I imagine this prompts the Silex, but they might have removal. Right? They had the Disenchant for the last one. Or for this, actually. It was this the last time when it was just a 3/5. So they could have it again. And if they do, we're not dead yet. Wow, they're just playing out all their stuff. Interesting. Okay. So they can re-equip Sigil. It wouldn't really matter here right now. The Siege Veteran lets them get another counter. Their deck is very good, by the way.
Nice.
They have a very good soldier synergy going on there. And that Siege Veteran is a very good card. Urza Silex, obviously very good. It's a mythic for a reason. But they played it out so early and didn't end up needing to use it. And at this point, they may just not. Interesting. They're making it a 10/10 so that we have to trade. And then the flyer kills us? I guess that's what they're hoping for, right? Okay. I mean, we have this 5/5. So, very interesting, man. Very, very interesting. It's a good trade. That creature got huge. Re-equip to the flyer. So yeah, the flyer will kill us this turn. Goring Warplow draws us a card, but there's no way we live. Gnarlroot Pallbearer has to happen beforehand, so they would know. So I guess we go like this. Sack this. Draw a card. No way.
What?
We drew one of the exact things that we needed. That's stupid.
That's awesome.
Amazing. Say goodbye to your flyer. Incredible. No attacks, not right now. Wow. Wow. Now, it depends on what they drew here. Because right now, Sigil of Valor on the Survivor of Corliss, which is a first strike creature, would make it so that when it attacked, it would get +1/+1 right now. If what they drew is a creature, it would be +2/+2. But it also matters how much mana that creature costs and all that stuff. So this is awesome. Holy crap. Oh, what an interesting game. I'm like so scared. Okay. I mean, I'm going to call your bluff here. And I'm going to try to block here and see what happens. Okay. So first strike damage happens. Regular damage happens. Now they Urza Silex, I guess. Okay. You got it. They don't have the 2 mana, even if they had creatures. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and we gain 6 life.
Oh, sick.
Thanks, Skyfisher Spider. Ooh,
That's really awesome.
Disfigure as well, huh? Sure. Let's play Gnarlroot Pallbearer. It gives itself +5/+5, but only until end of turn. So yeah. Okay. We have a 5/5 on the field.
Okay.
Oh my god. We're both at 10, but we have a 5/5. They scry 2. That's a good sign. They still only had 5 land. Like, we had 6. We lost 1? Yeah, 1. That is amazing. What an interesting game. Both of these games have been. They went bottom on that. Combat, attack for 5. Put them to 5. Play the Gixian Skullflayer. And end our turn, keeping up Disfigure if we need or want to kill something.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, 5 land on their side. They conceded. All right, game 2. Holy shit.
Wow, guys. This is This is a lot.
What an intense game. What the hell? Wow. Okay. So they're a bit slower, it seemed. Plus, we mulled to 5. Can we remember that?
Yeah.
We mulled to 5 on this game and still won. Holy crap.
And it looks like you already took your combat tricks out.
It resets you back to your original deck.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
At every new match, I should say. Let's put... No. We mulled to 5. I am happy with this deck the way it is. We won on a mull to 5 against someone who kept 7. Let's keep the deck the way it is now. Reassess after this game if we lose. That's how I feel about it right now.
Okay.
This is a slow hand, but it will
Good
work.
lands, though.
Yes, exactly. This is a 2-drop, 5 and 5. Spectrum Sentinel is a 1/2. You got it. Pro multicolored, and whenever a non-basic land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, we have none, so it's irrelevant. They got their Sigil of Valor on curve. Very nice.
Beautiful art on that card, too.
The Spectrum Sentinel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, Thraxo Demon. We also drew the Clay Revenant a turn too late, which is unfortunate,
course.
but it's fine. Not a big deal. If they play another creature and equip Sigil, they can't. Another Reconstructed Thopter. Interesting.
People like that card, I guess.
I guess. I mean, either that or they at least like playing it against us.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yes. They said to themselves, well, it's Joe and Amy, so I need this fucking Thopter.
All right, so let's keep up Gaia's Gift just in case. I don't envision us needing it, but it's here if we do. Thran Spider. 2/4 reach. We each create a tapped Power Stone. Cool, thanks, I guess. That gets us closer to our Rust Goliath, that's for sure. They equip onto the Thopter. And then for 7 mana, they can look at the top 4 cards of their library. They can reveal an artifact and put it into their hand, and the rest go on the bottom in a random order. This Thopter is now 4 power, which is fine. We go to 15.
Okay.
We will take our turn. We drew another land. That's pretty good, and actually means that we can play this Rust Goliath this turn. Is that what we want? They have a 2/4 and a 1/2, which means we can't attack into it, so we will play this 3/5 reach trample. No attacks. Now, notably, if they play any creature at all, this Reconstructed Thopter will be strong enough to kill our Rust Goliath and not die in the process, I think, which is a bit unfortunate, but we do have removal right here. Plus, if we wait a turn, we have Gaia's Gift here as well to help. Urza's Silex. Scary.
My eye was twitching before they even drew it.
It's like you knew.
Yeah.
Your body warned you before it happened.
The Silex has control over my eyelid spasms.
That's scary. Let's... oh, interesting. Okay. Well, Overwhelming Remorse is an instant that lets us exile target creature or planeswalker. We also drew another Thraxo Demon, and we have Gaia's Gift right here. Combat. Attack with the Rust Goliath.
Attack.
I think they just take it, I assume. And then we both go to 15. They block. Okay, I'm going to try it. Gaia's Gift. See if it works.
Okay.
It does work. Okay.
You hear that, Jana? Gaia's Gift does work. So, cosplay time.
All right. Now it's just a permanent 4/6 while it's on the field because it's got a counter now. We played our second Thraxo Demon. By the way, if and when you have a moment to get me some water, I would truly appreciate it.
I was thinking about it earlier, but I didn't want to miss what was happening.
I will try to narrate it as best I can. At least it's like early enough in the game. It looks like they're about to use Urza Silex. They did it. They used Urza Silex.
Okay.
Everything goes away. The Clay Revenant is still in our graveyard, so we're fine. They have 2 cards left in hand because they just played a land. I think our 2 cards are probably better since we now have a 1 mana exile target creature or planeswalker spell and a 6 mana 5/5 with trample.
Is that good?
Ooh, Thran Spider. We each create a tap Power Stone. Okay. I mean, I'm definitely going to exile it, I think, right now because I have the mana for it. Ooh, and if we draw a land off the top, that'd be good. But yeah, we're going to exile it now. We drew a Power Stone Fracture, but that's good because we can play the Clay Revenant, and I mean, we can't do the Power Stone Fracture this turn. There's nothing to target, but it's good to know for the future. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
The board is going to look very different from when you left.
It does.
Adaptive Automaton. So they get to choose a creature type. It becomes the chosen creature type, which is Soldier. Their deck is very good. And all soldiers that they control, other soldiers, get +1/+1. Gixian Skullflayer is very good. Let's pass. So we do have Power Stone Fracture. I could have used it on the Automaton. Right now, Right now, I'm waiting for something else. And that is exactly what I was waiting for. Gixian Skullflayer gets a counter. Very good card. Power Stone Fracture. Targeting the Aeronaut Cavalry. Sacking the Clay Revenant. Means that the cavalry is dead. Yeah, that's right. I said it. The cavalry is dead.
The cavalry is dead.
And then we can't play this for 4. I think I'm just going to go to combat, attack for 3. We're at 10, which is not ideal, but it's fine. They have 1 card left in their hand. They're at 15. We'll return the Clay Revenant to our hand and then play it for 1. Thank you. I didn't want to do it. All right. This is a little scary, but I think we're okay.
Whew, I'm getting chills.
Are you?
Yeah, because the window's right behind my back.
Yes. All right. So we do take 3. Interesting choice. Second main, 2 cards in hand, 5 mana. Warlord's Elite, 4/4. Now it's a 5/5 because of the Adaptive Automaton. We drew another Clay Revenant. Okay. I mean, I think we just build out our board here. Hoarding Recluse, second Clay Revenant, pass. Hoarding Recluse, amazing blocker for the Warlord's Elite, and Gixian Skullflayer, great blocker for the Adaptive Automaton. They played their 6th land and have 1 card left in hand. I wonder if it's as good as our last card in hand.
I feel like that spider's not even a hoarder. I don't even see anything. Do you? Do you see a hoard? I don't.
Yeah, there's a bunch. This is all armor on the ground here.
Just crawling over it. Not hoarding it. Got pipe cleaners for legs. Right?
I guess. Kayla's Reconstruction. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put up to X, so 3. Artifact and or creature cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. They got a Siege Veteran and a Survivor of Corliss. Their deck is insane. This is stupid how good their deck is. This Siege Veteran is disgusting. Let's attack for 8 and see what happens. It's an 8/9. So they need to block with 3 creatures to be able to kill it.
Wow.
They could chump block with 1 if they really chose to, but all of their creatures are good for them right now. So they probably don't want to, because they want to build up their Survivor of Corliss so that it gets more and more First Strike built up on it. So that it can start killing other things.
The survivor. I mean, that's a little.
Yeah, all of their creatures are good. The Adaptive Automaton is giving everything +1/+1, or all the other things. They do kill the survivor. Yeah, that was a tough choice for them.
Wow.
I don't envy that decision for them, but that's why I did it.
They killed the survivor, guys.
And right now, these Clay Revenants are the best blockers in the world. Because they just block, and then, like, it'll take them a turn to come back. But, like, for something small, easily block with Clay Revenant. For something big, we can decide to crack the Hoarding Recluse, basically. That's so good. How is your deck so good? I'm so mad. All their creatures can get +1/+1 until end of turn for 5 mana. So that's something we'll have to keep track of. +1/+1 counter on the Warlord's Elite. Interesting. I would probably just crack off the Hoarding Recluse against that thing. Because the Gnarlroot Pallbearer blocks anything else right now. The Gixian Skullflare gets another counter. We drew Carrion Locust. Can this happen at any time? Yes, it can. What else do they have in their graveyard? Aeronaut Cavalry, basically. Recommission cares about things that are mana value 3 or less. I mean, we still have to play this, right? Like, there's no reason not. Or there's no way we don't, I guess is what I should say here. So they could, if we attacked with the Gixian Skullflare, let's say, they double block with Warlord's Elite and the 2/2 token, and then we just kill the Elite. But they're at 15 and we're at 7. So let's go ahead and get rid of the Cavalry. They lose a life and go to 14.
The cavalry is dead again.
So we didn't choose the Survivor because they could have done just that. Tap 2 mana, exiled it, and scryed 2. They wouldn't have lost a life, and we would have missed out on that opportunity. So instead, we got rid of the other creature. They still scry 2, which makes sense. Also because I assume they don't have another recommission, or if they do, maybe they don't want to get the Survivor back. They put both on the bottom again. That's exactly what happened the last time. Holy crap. What do we do here, man? I think we hold off a turn. I just don't... the block with... Or the attack with the Skullflare is not good here. Because they just trade their Warlord's Elite for it. And it's, not that bad for them right now. Spectrum Sentinel is fine. We don't have any multicolored cards except for our Skyfisher Spider. Technically. Now, this is a Soldier. So their deck is nuts. Whoever drafted with these people did it wrong. Did it very wrong. We drew a land. To be fair, it's been a while since that has happened. I cannot complain. 6, 7, 8. Still the same argument with the Warlord's Elite plus the 2/2 block. So I will hold off at least one more turn. We'll see what happens with the Siege Veteran.
Drew a land as well.
Fingers crossed.
And they're Geek for All hand land in it.
Just like we did. I forgot to mention it. We have our patented Geek for All hand land right here. Thank you, Amy.
You're welcome.
Hey, speaking of Geek for All, folks, thanks so much for being here. Please don't forget while you are here to subscribe and ring that bell so that you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out. And or whenever we go live, which is every Monday and Friday on this channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. We drew another land.
Ooh. That's not what we want.
No, but it's fine, I guess. Go to combat, no attacks, end the turn. This is so scary.
This is a lot. Something about tonight.
Yeah.
These games are a lot.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Now, this is only game 2. They played a land. So at least one of the 2 turns, they drew a land, if not both. And we drew a land both times. They can put another counter on something. So the thing is, they don't want to go too deep on one thing. They're going to keep putting it on that flyer. Okay. Okay. We have this Reach Death Toucher, which I'm happy to crack off against that. This Skullflare just keeps getting bigger. We drew another Carrion Locust. Wow. Let's look at their graveyard again. Spectrum Sentinel is the only creature left in their graveyard. That's probably still fine. We have to just hope they don't have another recommission. Because the thing is, there are things that we can kill here that that we would then want to exile. but the more flyers that we have, the better off we are. The more creatures in general that we have, the better off we are. Because they already got rid of their Silex, right? So this is helpful. No attacks. This is so scary. I do not know how we get out of this at this point. They drew another land. Good, good, good. Keep putting it on that flyer. I would love to see that. On the elite, finally. Okay, okay. So they're really just putting it on one of the two creatures. We drew an Argothian Sprite. Now we start playing our lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, okay. So next turn, we can tap 7 to put 2 counters on this every turn. Every time we tap 7. And it can't be blocked by artifacts, but they have more than artifacts, so. No attacks. We have this Gixian Skullflayer that just keeps getting bigger. Notably, we have another Gixian Skullflayer in the deck somewhere, right? Because we have nothing in exile and it's not in our graveyard. So we could play another Gixian Skullflayer at some point that will get bigger and bigger. Mass production makes 4 soldiers that are all 2/2s. Another counter on something.
Whew.
Adaptive Automaton. Okay. Gixian Skullflayer gets a counter. Goring Warplow becomes a 5/4 Death Toucher. That's fun.
Yeah.
I guess this turn... Let's attack first, actually. I think we do it now. Attack with our 11/12 and see what happens. Even if they block with all of their tokens, for example, that's only 10 damage. So they would need to block with something else. Now, it could just be the Spectrum Sentinel, because they just don't care about it. And that would be fine. That would be enough to kill it, to kill the Skullflayer. But I still think we have enough things to get us by. So I'm not worried about it yet. And I'm curious to see what they choose to block with here. Because, okay, it's just a chump block. Awesome. Even better. Okay. I was just trying to see what they would do. If they killed it, great, because they would have lost a lot of their resources before we played our Death Toucher that they obviously didn't know we had. Instead, they just lost one of their soldier tokens, which I am perfectly okay with. Perfectly okay with. And I purposefully kept the land in hand because basically if we draw something next turn that we want to play, we can just play it and then play the land. But the only thing we care about lands for at this point is the Sprite that needs 7 mana to be able to be activated.
Yeah.
Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we wouldn't, even if we drew the Rust Goliath, we wouldn't be able to play it as a 10/10 right now. They drew a land. All right, they are empty-handed. I mean, arguably so are we. But they don't know that. So, Adaptive Automaton, you got it. We were pseudo shields down because the Skullflayer was untapped. We drew a land. Okay, good. So we can play a land. Good, good, good. I think we attack again. If they're just going to keep chump blocking for a couple of turns, or even if they just go all in and like try to double or triple block here, even better. We have 2 Death Touchers and still 1 big 5/5 trample on the field. 2 flyers versus their 1 flyer. So I still feel okay to be able to start getting in with this 12/13 creature that we have.
Yeah, I mean, that's helpful.
Like I said,
13.
Like I said, before it was easy for them because their blocks were really good. They could have just blocked with 2 creatures. We would have only been able to kill 1 of them, and they would have killed our biggest thing. Mm-hmm. So because it got so big, yeah. See, so now they're going. That's the exact block I thought they would do before, but they have no cards in hand, right? So what's happening? Why would you block like that? +1/+1? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Okay, they can do it twice. 12/13. Okay. Okay. That is just fine. Okay. So it's exactly what they did before. They get a 1/1, which is a 2/2. And then we end our turn. Now at the end of their turn, we can put 2 counters on our Sprite. All right. So
Sprite is what I'm drinking.
So it did turn out to be a 1-for-1 trade, which is a little annoying. I didn't want that to be the case, but it was, and that's fine. Automaton gets bigger. They don't attack. They end their turn. We make our sprite bigger. Good. We Yup. Okay, so here's the choice. Do we kill their stupid flyer, or do we kill their annoying siege veteran? I think for now it's the flyer. Because it means we can get in with the flyers then. They have no way to block flying at that point. So we're going to go like this. Skyfisher Spider. Now they have one unknown card in hand, but we know it's not a counterspell. So that's fine. We may sack another creature. We will sack a Clay Revenant, because we have 2 of them. And then we destroy the Ambush Paratrooper. Now they are welcome to use the ability twice, pump up all their creatures. It's irrelevant this turn, because we are only planning on attacking with our flyers, which they cannot block, because they have nothing with reach or flying. It was still made sense for them to do it, but still. All right, so they get another 2/2.
I'm just going to
Go for it. I will put Clay Revenant back in our hand. We don't have anything else that we need mana for right now, right? So we'll put Clay Revenant back in our hand, replay it for 1, go to combat, and attack for 4 in the air. They go to 9. We are at 7. We will end our turn. Fingers crossed, y'all. There are possibilities here. I am super happy. 2 cards in their hand. Prison sentence on one of our Death Touchers. You got it. It's a good play. It's a very good play. We still have 1. So that's totally fine. 3/4. And they just swing out. Desperation Attack. Amazing. Now they've lost their thing. We don't know what's in their hand. But I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to block like this. I'm going to block like this. We're at 7. Yikes. I'm going to block like this. And like this. Are we dead? No. Yes? Yeah, we're dead. Damn, dude. Okay. Good for them. They did the math. They had a lot of tokens. -1. We were so close. Okay. Game 3. Game 3. How crazy was that? What a game. Okay. What do we need? That's the question. What do we need? I think we need another No One Left Behind. Maybe another Rust Goliath as well. The Pallbearer doesn't help as much. Goring Warplow obviously was helpful. Battlefield Butcher would have been super helpful there. Maybe we don't need a Thraxo Demon right now? Let's give that a try. This is tough. This is a tough match for sure. Okay. Let's see what we got. I would love to play first. 2 green with this hand. Mulligan. Okay. Better. 3, 3, 3, 4, 5. Means that we keep the 6. We put this on the bottom and just pray. We just need any land. Because every land in our deck is basic. So we don't even need to say an untapped land. Any land. And we are set. Any land at all. We did lose while you were gone, Amy. But we are back into it for game 3. We did draw the 3rd land. Mwah!
Wait, we didn't even use that green-black land we took?
No, because we didn't need it. We took it for fixing when we thought we would be red and a second color.
Gotcha.
All right, so let's play this. They don't know that we have this card, so let's hold off on it for now. Gixie and Skullflayer, an amazing blocker on this board right here. But not on a Survivor of Corliss. We're going to take 3 damage this turn. Okay. No blocks. Go to 16. Clay Revenant, huh? Okay.
Get it out.
So Clay Revenant first. Battlefield Butcher second. Attack with Gixie and Skullflayer. A double block here doesn't kill. They just take 2. Perfect. Okay. Battlefield Butcher, good blocker for Survivor unless they play another creature, which they very likely will. Although notably, again, 2 cards in their hand. Another Sigil of Valor. It makes sense that they had 2. I am still surprised that they had 2. Does it trigger twice? It does, right? Okay, it's a 5/5. No blocks. We are at 11. This destroys target non-land permanent. So, what we're going to do is go to combat, attack with the Gixie and Skullflayer only. They take it. Skyfisher Spider. Sacrifice another creature, Clay Revenant. Destroy a non-land permanent, 1 of the Sigil of Valors.
Okay.
Because if we destroyed one Survivor, the other one would still be there. They would just re-equip both of the sigils and we would still have the trouble that we're in. So instead, we will do this. Again, any creature that they play, we're in a little bit of a tougher spot. But they're not doing it yet. So that's a pretty good sign. Because it means that the Battlefield Butcher is a great blocker for the Survivor with a sigil on it. Because it will only have 3 power and the Battlefield Butcher has 4 toughness. Less than 9 minutes remaining in our match timer, we will concede the match if it expires. They prison sentenced our Battlefield Butcher. Oh, but that's their match timer, right? Not ours. Yeah, we're at 14.5 minutes. No blocks. 3 damage. We're at 8. Unfortunate. Okay. We drew a Power Stone Fracture.
Nice.
All right, so 3 to put it back. Okay, so we don't have a way to get a prison sentence off of our creature except with like a Skyfisher Spider. But instead, I think we're just going to go like this. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. We destroy the Survivor? That feels real bad here. Maybe we just play another Skullflayer. Say... I'm going to say no attacks. There's probably a way, and I just didn't do the math right, where we could have attacked with one of the Skullflayers and then double blocked with a Skullflayer and a Spider. But I imagine here the better play would be to triple block if and when they attack again with the Survivor. Adaptive Automaton, choosing Soldier. Their deck is nuts. This person's deck is insane. It's so synergistic. They have so many duplicates. It's nuts. And their rares are perfect for the deck that they have. It's disgusting. It's a 5/6.
Maybe they're a bot.
Oh, it's a 5/6 that can't be blocked by multicolor. Fuck off. Maybe they're a bot? Yeah, maybe. We go to 3 here if I don't block. Okay. Guess I don't block. Disfigure. That's incredible. Okay, so it would be a 5/6 down to a 3/4. And then we just double block with the Skullflayers? That's not bad. Pass. I'm so curious what happens here. They did not play another creature. +2/+0 is fine. They put it on the Sentinel, right? Yes. Good. Good. This is phenomenal. All right, let's do it. Good. 7/6. Pass to blockers. Double block.
Nice.
Come on.
Okay.
Disfigure. They can kill one Skull Flare, and we kill their stupid thing. Awesome. Okay.
Nice.
Now, we can Power Stone Fracture, killing the Adaptive Automaton, sacking the Clay Revenant, and then we keep up Gaia's Gift and pass. If they don't make us use Gaia's Gift, we return Clay Revenant to our hand. If they drew a creature, the Survivor would become a 3/3 with a sigil on it. Oh, actually, it would be more with the Power Blade, right? Okay, hold on. It's a 3/1. This would make it a 4/4, but indestructible. So, first strike won't kill it. We can kill the Survivor. Okay, that gets one of their creatures off the field. It's worth it, for sure. Pass to attackers. They attack for 3. It's a 4/2. It's a 4/2. Pass to blockers. We haven't seen combat tricks from them, right? So it's probably better to do this. And then Gaia's Gift. Come on, baby.
Okay.
Come on.
Let's do it.
First strike damage doesn't kill because it's indestructible. Regular damage does kill their creature. It worked. It worked. Okay. Argothian Sprite plus return Clay Revenant. Right? We don't need mana for anything else. Okay. They have a 1/1 that with a second creature could become a 2/2. We have this 2/2 and this 1/2. We're at 3, by the way. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's not great.
It's very scary. All right. Argothian Sprite. And then we attack for 3. They're at 16. They said good game. Like they're conceding or like we lost by attacking like that? Ambush Paratrooper with the Sigil of Valor or the Power Blade. Yeah, they win.
Damn.
Their deck was insane. The fact that we won one game on a multi-5 is a miracle. Their deck is disgusting. It's super synergistic. Yeah, now they're just like styling as well. Yeah, their deck was gross. That is one of the best decks I've ever seen in this format.
Wow.
For sure.
Thank you, Endbringer.
Holy shit. That took so long. Yeah, the fact that we beat that deck on a multi-5 is one of the most ridiculous things that's ever happened. I feel like. Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Comic BK Gym. Okay.
Hopefully their deck is not as good.
I can't imagine it could be. 2 mana. Sprite, any land gets a Skull Flare. 2 mana gets us this. We have Gaia's Gift as well. This is a good hand. A 3rd land would be cool, but not needed. Sorry. A 3rd land would be needed. A 4th land would be best. But we will get there, I'm sure. I just would rather have it sooner rather than later. That's all. Okay. Did they let us go first? They chose. They chose to be on the play. Of course we drew the Clay Revenant again. Turn too late. Unfortunate. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Very interesting. That last match was disgusting. I'm like still floored by that. Red blue. A little scary. Okay, Carrion Locust. Let's go to combat. Let's attack for 2. They take it. Let's Clay Revenant. We don't have our third land. I doubt they counter this unless it exiles, because like putting it in the graveyard is not really beneficial to you because it just can come back later. So. Evolving Wilds. Okay, so they might have a third color, but they pass through their whole turn. We have Disfigure. We still don't have a third land, notably.
Oh boy.
Let's go to combat. Attack for 3. They take it.
Okay.
I'm going to end our turn here. I could have played the Goring Warplow as a prototype. I could also keep up Gaia's Gift to save one of our creatures, or Disfigure to kill one of theirs if we feel that, you know, if they play something that we would be worried about. That's all. All right. Third color or just another island or mountain? Just another island. You got it. That's the end of my turn. Okay. Yeah, they are land going every turn, which is a little scary. But right now we have a 2-2 and a 1-2 on the field. So I'm not like super worried at the moment. A 2-3, which does not die to Disfigure, notably. Interesting. All right, I'll take my turn. We drew the third land, thank God.
Wow.
Combat.
See, Holland is here and says, hey, and waves.
Well, what is up, C. Holland? Great to see you.
Yeah.
We attack with the Sprite. If they don't block, we get to play a creature. Sick. Okay, good. We'll play this Gixian Skullflayer.
Nice.
If they did block, we would have Gaia's Gifted, given it a +1/+1 counter. Our creature would have lived. Theirs would have died. Blah, 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 blah. It would have been great.
I still think it was great.
I agree. I still like dealing them damage and being able to build out our board more, especially since we were behind on mana. So, Goblin Blast Runner, Amy.
Nice. Look at him.
They are, wait for it, off on land as well. Interesting. Okay. Well, combat, attack, and see what happens. Double blocks? No? Single blocks. Single blocks. Gaia's Gift or Disfigure. I think in this case, maybe Disfigure is better. And if they counter it, which they did not. Okay. I was going to say, if they counter it, we still have Gaia's Gift. But they did not, so we are good. And I get to keep up Gaia's Gift. So I will end the turn.
My eyes are just not happy right now.
Oh, yeah? Is it the lights, you think?
I don't know. I must be tired plus the lights.
We are, as I mentioned, we are very tired. I am a lot more awake after all these games, for sure. Holy crap.
They've been interesting, to say the least.
It's taken so much mental energy to be able to just, like, keep playing these and, like, making sure that we're doing everything we're supposed to be doing. Hercule, Master Wizard. At the beginning of their end step, if they have cast a non-creature spell this turn, they reveal the top 5 cards of their library. For each card type among non-creature spells they've cast, they may put a card of that type from among the revealed cards into their hand, and the rest on the bottom of their library into a random or in a random order. Powerstone Fracture. Ooh, destroy target creature or planeswalker. That's a good one. We don't have a 4th land, otherwise I would have Skyfisher Spidered. But let's Powerstone Fracture, targeting Hercule and sacking Clay Revenant. Goodbye, Hercule. And then swing for 4.
C. Holland says, how are you feeling today?
Based on the sickness that we had, we are both much better. I was saying...
We're both very tired.
Our sleep cycles are a little weird now. So we're dealing with that, and that's fine. But it's just a regular, like, oh, we didn't sleep very well, so we're a little tired. But it's that as opposed to we are sick and not feeling well. So
right.
Positives in that regard for sure. Take 1. You got it. We're at 19. You're at 7. Holy crap. Okay, well, let's exile the Falaji Chain Dancer and attack for 4? Does that make sense? I think it does. With what we still have? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Exile that. Attack for 4. They're at 3. Okay. Okay.
We're doing it.
Super interesting, man. God damn. 5 mana. Keeper of the Cadence, a 2/5. They're at 3. Please attack me for 1. Please do it. Damn it, they didn't. Okay, it's fine. Well, 5 mana means 3 for this back in our hand. 1 to replay it, I believe. And then no attacks. So, right now, Keeper of the Cadence, very annoying, because we need to get rid of it. But we need to get rid of it to be able to kill them, not because it's threatening us in any particular way. It's just in our way if we're trying to kill them. We could play this flyer, I suppose. It is 2 attacks away from killing them. Or, technically 1 if we Gaia's Gift it.
Alright. That sounds...
Weak Stone's Subjugation
Ah.
taps our creature. Not a problem at all. In fact, not even a little bit is it a problem.
So, see, Holland, how are you doing?
Yeah, fair question. And also, happy Monday.
Yes.
Ooh, another Clay Revenant. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to Clay Revenant, because maybe we shouldn't have shown them that if we're going to go to game 2, but that's fine. A second Clay Revenant is not really the thing I'm worried about. I'm going to play this Carrion Locust. I'm going to exile Hurkle from their graveyard. They lose a life and go to 2, and now we have a 2-powered flyer on the field to attempt to kill them with.
Ooh. It's a lot.
And if they play something that can block the flyer, we play the Skyfisher Spider, sack one of the Clay Revenants, and kill it.
Okay.
And then kill them, hopefully.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah. They play Saheeli,
Oh.
Filigree Master. She makes 2 Thopters?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Really, Saheeli? Really?
She's like, yeah.
Yeah, she really is. All right, well. We go like this. Skyfisher Spider means 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have a counterspell for this? No, because they're already on the field. They can't counter it now.
See, Helen says got the dentist appointment tomorrow morning.
Okay, is that like a bad one, an anticipated one? Counter target activated or triggered ability
Oh.
with Defabricate. Okay. Combat. Swing out at you
Ooh.
and see what happens. I am curious. One of your Thopters blocks my Carrion Locust. Your Keeper of the Cadence blocks my Gixian Skullflayer. That makes perfect sense. Your Blast Runner... Ooh, double blocks. Oh, shit. That's it? You can't just have that be your block. You lose. I'm so confused. What?
Thank you, comic book Jim.
Well, again, game 1.
Oh, yeah.
But
I keep forgetting.
what? Why is that how you blocked? I'm so confused.
Maybe they knew they were losing and they just did it like that.
I guess.
They were just like, well, F it.
I guess. So interesting. What? Yeah, they were very far behind, I suppose. But I'm very surprised. I would think you would... It's best of 3. You gotta, like, at least try to see more of our deck, you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
Hope that we, like, overextend and play more things. Like, they just showed us Saheeli right before they died, so... That's a good thing to know, that it exists. Or that she exists in their deck.
Yeah. See, Helen says a checkup.
Okay.
Okay, that's
All
good.
right. So that's not bad, at least.
Yeah. So you're not like sitting there going, my tooth hurts for like
Wow.
3 weeks
This
waiting
is
for an
just
appointment.
a phenomenal hand. Holy crap. I mean, it's just the best hand I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm looking up
All
what Sahili...
great cards.
Yeah. I'm looking up what Sahili
That
does,
are
by
fun.
the way. This is fine. I will make this work, I suppose. Super annoying. Oh, we have to put one on the bottom, too? I guess it's going to be a swamp. It's just that the Skyfisher costs 4. So we'll need a 4th land at some point, but we'll try, right? All right, so Sahili can scry 1. And they can tap an untapped artifact they control to draw a card. They make the 2 Thopters. And they get an emblem with artifact creatures you control get +1/+1. And artifact spells they cast cost 1 less. You got it. Keep. Put this swamp on the bottom. Play.
See, Helen says, keep it?
Yeah.
Crying, laughing face.
Well, we weren't keeping the 7 for sure.
Yes,
but
we were.
yeah.
That was the best hand ever.
You know, you just get nothing but gas once you draw land. Like, no.
Landless hand.
Can we talk about the fact that's actually a really good point? We just saw it in that 7. We have played 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games of Magic with this deck so far, right? We have not drawn our Obstinate Baloth yet, have we? Our 4-mana 4/4 when you gain 4 life, we have not seen it once.
Wow.
Even in that long ass game against our last opponent.
Yeah.
Holy crap. We just have not seen it yet. It was, like I said, it was in that hand of 7 that had no land, but...
Yeah, it was in that deck that never gets shuffled, I guess.
Oh my god. Alright, Thraxodemon here. If it dies, I don't care as much as if the sprite died. I would prefer that the sprite live. Good. Hoarding Recluse. Okay. Land, combat, attacks. Double block would mean we'd kill the Blast Runner, but it would be a good trade in my opinion. But I'd be surprised. Just take 2. Okay. Cool. Works for me. Go like that.
Yeah. Kill my cute little goblin.
Sorry, Amy. And then Argothian Sprite comes out.
But at least it's not this cool little automaton guy
Which one?
who's good.
Oh, Combat Courier? Yeah. But it exists on the battlefield to be sacrificed later to draw cards.
But he's good.
Yes. Hey, it's Hercule. Would you look at that? Okay. Oh, damn. Actually, that's perfectly fine. Hoarding Recluse.
Yeah. I love him. Big butt little spider. With pipe cleaner's legs.
It could be well, I guess pipe cleaners are that. Never mind.
Yes, that is what it is. It's not any of the other things it could be.
My bad. Sorry, everybody. Pristine Talisman to try to gain some life, which is a fine card. I almost picked it, but I forget what we picked over it, but there was a much better card in that pack for us. Okay. So they could have put an artifact. So they put another Combat Courier into their hand. We have a second Skyfisher Spider.
Wow, again.
All right. So we just go like this. Yeah, they don't have the thing this time. They can just tap and gain a life or whatever. So I'm going to sack the Sprite, unfortunately, because it's a cool card, and kill Hercule, because that could be a problem. So Hercule goes away again. Thank you. And then when she is gone, we can attack for 2. Which will put them to 18, but then they gain a life and go to 19. Unless they block, which I highly doubt. Oh no, they have the 2 mana. Silly me. Never mind. They block, take no damage, and draw a card and gain a life. Which is very good for them. But still, it forces them to do it now instead of letting them feel like they can sit back and not do it.
That's
So there you
good.
go. Yeah.
Ooh, I am like barely holding on here.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm talking to C. Holland because he's the one who was like, "How are you doing?"
We're tired. That's how
Yeah.
we're doing.
Whew.
Interesting.
Greg says, "Yes, I made it. Joe and Amy time.
What's up, Greg?
Nice to see you."
Happy Monday. We are doing the traditional Brothers War draft from the Decathlon. We are in match 3, and our current record is 1-1 of matches. And in this match, we are 1 game up to none against our opponent.
C. Holland says, "Welcome, Greg." And Greg says, "You guys sound better than last week."
We were saying we're better in terms of our sickness. Today we're tired.
Yeah.
We had an interesting sleep day. But yeah, we are better today for sure. Out of curiosity, I assume they don't block here. They're at 22, so I would be surprised if they did. Okay. Let's do the Skyfisher Spider to just get another creature on the field. We will sack this. It dies, so we will put the Sprite on the bottom of our library and then destroy the power plant worker. See ya. So, theoretically, I guess that's an extra point of damage that we missed out on because we could have just done that first and hit them for 3 instead of 2. But I was curious if they would have blocked because then we wouldn't have had to sack the Hoarding Recluse with this. I don't know. I guess it's the same thing either way. Greg says, hey to see Holland as well, by the way.
Oh, yes. And then he says, "Spider is great."
Yeah, this was our pack 1, pick 2, and then way later in the draft we got a second one, and it's been very good for us.
Yes.
For sure.
Are we just black-green? Yes, we are.
We absolutely are.
It made Jayana very happy.
And Amy.
And me.
But yeah, no, this deck has been really, really cool. I'm like kind of surprised because we have no rares in our deck. Hey, look, Saheeli. Do we? We have like no rares, right?
Oh, yeah, you might be right.
I don't think we do. Okay, so they make the 2 Thopters. They get haste, but we have reach, so they're just going to be back on blocks, I suppose. Combat Courier. Very nice. Okay. We drew a land. Unfortunate, but fine. Combat. So here's the thing. They could triple block and kill one of the spiders, but then the other one kills Saheeli, so they could just chump. Which is what I assume they're going to do. But I could be wrong. They do chump. You got it. Okay. I guess we play the land because we're keeping up the Power Stone Fracture, and by keeping it up, I mean it doesn't have, it's not an instant, but we're keeping it in our hand because I don't want to lose a spider. We have 2 Clay Revenants in the deck, so hopefully we'll get one of those. That would be nice. Altar of Dementia. Sack a creature, and we mill cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power, which is not great for them right now, but...
And then we forget about it, right?
Because dementia?
Yeah. He says, interesting. That card is kind of nuts.
Not right now, but yes, yeah, and he specifies.
In the right deck, yeah.
Right now, not so much, but absolutely, otherwise I absolutely agree with you.
And Erica says, sorry about that, y'all. I'm back.
No worries, Erica. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hopefully it was for a good reason that you were gone, fun reason, etc.
I was like, a good reason?
Yeah.
But she's gonna,
you better have a good
justify
reason.
it
No,
to us.
no. I mean, like, hopefully you were gone for a good thing, not for, like, oh, I had to go do something crappy that I didn't want to do or something like that. Yeah. Sorry. The phrasing may have been strange, but it's fine. 3 mana left for them means they could play a second blocker here. They have 5 cards in hand. Obviously, the Unearth wouldn't help them. Carrion Locust. All right, let's do the combat first and try to kill Saheeli. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
She said, I played a little Overwatch with friends and came back because my back made a noise like sitting in a water bottle. LMAO.
Wow. Okay.
That's awful.
Yeah, it sure is. All right, let's go ahead and play this Carrion Locust then. So they were able to tap our 2 creatures. So I could get rid of Hercule. I could get rid of Combat Courier. We haven't seen them have ways of getting stuff back from the graveyard yet. So I will just get rid of the Combat Courier, which we know can come back with Unearth. And they lose a life. We will then end our turn, because we definitely don't need to use this on a Combat Courier. I just don't care.
See, Helen says, bought myself a new playmat tube.
That's cool. Okay.
And just the tube to hold a playmat, or it's got a playmat in it, and if it does, what's it of?
Well, I was going to say, or does that mean that you have like a particularly fancy playmat that you're now happy that you have a tube to protect it? See, so now this would be a fine thing to use Power Stone Fracture on. We don't need to, but it would be a fine thing to use it on. And so like Clay Revenant would be a really nice draw here. We have 2 in the deck, so it's really not that much to ask for. Would be kind of nice, maybe. Yeah, especially because it's going to get bigger like that. So, sure. 5 cards in their hand, 1, 2 land, 4 cards in their hand. My bad. They attack for 1. I mean, I was going to say, no blocks. I'll take 1. All right. They instead pass their turn. We drew a Gnarlroot Pallbearer. Okay. Well, I guess Saheeli dies. Because we'll play the Pallbearer. Give +2/+2 to the flyer that they can't block. And see if they have like a burn spell. They do not seem to have a burn spell. So I would like to attempt to kill Saheeli, please. I succeed at killing Saheeli.
Nice.
Works for me.
Me too. He says he was using a cardboard tube previously. I'm so cheap, LOL.
No worries. I don't have any tubes for my playmats. It would probably be something nice to invest in, but...
Yeah.
Okay. They've passed through their entire turn without doing anything. So let's go to combat here, I suppose. They could double block to kill the pallbearer. They cannot block the flyer. Let's see what they do. They have cards in their hand. Okay.
Eric says, I was about to say I'm cheap too, but seeing as how I have $140 worth of replica weapons in the mail. You called your own bluff.
Good play with the Koilos Rock. Interesting. Unfortunately, this is only a sorcery, but it does mean that we know that we're pretty safe to play this Obstinate Baloth, which we finally drew.
Yeah.
It only took 7 games of Magic for us to finally draw this one card in our deck. But they still take 5? Because that'd be sick. Hell yeah. Okay. Works for me. Yeah, I mean, we lost our flyer, which is a little annoying, but in the grand scheme of things, it's probably fine.
Yeah. Greg says, so I have a great idea.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, God. Are you going to tell us to not lose or something? I imagine it's going to be that. Let's see.
No, it's going to be better than that.
It's going to be better than that? I hope so.
It's going to even be better than my idea with Jayanna. He says, Dominaria Remastered Draft Friday night. Joe, Amy, Emilio, Greg. It's going to be fun.
I'm sure it is going to be fun.
Maybe hugs? Well, definitely the hugs. I don't know about me drafting, though, Greg. He says, no, wait, def hugs. Yeah, definitely the hugs. I don't know about me drafting, but definitely the hugs. Erica says, can I come too?
I mean, you are more than welcome to come to the store.
Yeah, that's quite a trip for you, but you could take it.
It's a 3/3 copy of Koilos Rock, so they get another tap Power Stone. And now they have 2 3/3 flyers. Okay, interesting.
He says 43 Vassar Road.
Yeah. That's right. That's where the store is. That's where it would be. Uh-oh. Sack it to draw a card. You got it. They do have 5 cards in their hand, notably.
See, Holland says, I'll join. I'll start swimming now.
Amazing.
Damn it.
All right, I'll get rid of their other combat courier out of their graveyard. I would love to get rid of this Saheeli or this Hercule, but again, we have not seen them have ways of getting stuff back, so we're just going to go like that, and they lose their other combat courier out of their graveyard.
Greg says, how many cards do we have left in our library? Sorry.
26 for us, 21 for them.
And Erica says, I'll be there in approximately 3 years.
I'm going to start walking now. Is that why? All right, let's go ahead. I'm actually going to do this. We have a flyer, but we have 2 reachers on the field as well. So I'm just going to go like this, get rid of their 5/5, and then just swing out with all of my creatures.
It's more likely that that's how long it takes to save up the money to make the trip.
All right, let's see what we can do here. They could have sacked it with Altar of Dementia, which is what they were considering, and either they decided against it or something, or they forgot, because they could have milled us for 5. But yeah, I'm swinging here. Let's go.
Greg says, I like this, then swing all out.
Yep.
We are of one mind, Joe. I like it.
Yeah, that's it. Like, there's just no reason not to. Like, if they trade for the spiders, great. We gain 8 life, and we hit them for 9. So, like, this is great. We're at 24, they're at 18. There's, like, very little downside to this move here, so, yeah.
Erica says, also, Joe, if you wanted to see, I sent you images of the Keyblades to Discord.
Badass. I will definitely take a look, for sure.
But I don't get to see them.
Correct. They would mean nothing to you and would only serve to, like...
But they would be a cool thing that Erica has that I got to see.
Well, once we play Kingdom Hearts, you can then see them.
No, I can't.
Why not?
She won't even care about them anymore by then.
Oh, shit, I forgot. It's not 8 life. It's 12 life.
Oh.
Take that action. Oh, sorry, it's 11 life. But we're at 35.
Jesus.
And they are at 9. And we have exactly 9 power on the battlefield. Notably, no cards in our hand, 6 cards in theirs. But
Yeah.
still...
That's a difference, too.
It is. It is. But yeah, between the 2 spiders and the obstinate Bailoff, we gained so much life this game.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Weak Stone's Subjugation to keep the Pallbearer tapped down. You got it. What else do we have in our deck that I want to draw now? I'm confused. My God. Ooh. Wow, they really have a mill deck, don't they? Whew. Okay. That's terrifying. So whenever it attacks, we mill half our library rounded up. Let's go to combat. Attack with the Bailoff. Because we can use to take some damage if they attack us. Like, we'll lose half our library, but still. I would love to trade here. But if not, they just go to 6, and we play this Skull Flayer that's going to get counters at the beginning of every one of our upkeeps. Seems pretty damn good.
Greg says, trying to figure out what's in their hand. They have plenty of land.
Yeah. Yeah, with the 2 Power Stones, too. I mean, this artifact, they played with Power Stones. So, yeah, That's 8 mana if it's an artifact, but they're just going to attack here, I suppose. But they would lose if they don't have a follow-up play. But they have 4 cards in hand, so they have to have something. Oh, the Revenants! What up? Yes! Amazing. Good stuff, man. Okay, so how many of our... Oh, they did get our No One Left Behind. That's a little frustrating, but fine. Pass to blockers. No blocks. I'll just take 6 because I'm at 35. The damage was irrelevant. The milling us for 12 was the problem.
Right.
But pass to damage. We're at 29. 4 cards in their hand. 8 possible mana available. 6 at minimum.
He says, how many cards do we have left?
12.
Because they can sack to do 6 more.
We sack 3 creatures.
Oh.
Because they had a portal to Phyrexia. That's very good and very scary. It turns out mythics are good.
Oh.
And when we don't even have rares in our deck, that's a problem.
No.
We drew.
No. Okay.
Yes. Hell yeah. Okay. So yeah, they can absolutely kill us or mill us out, but ain't much we can do against a portal to Phyrexia, I guess.
No, I suppose not.
We are going to keep up this patented Geek for All handland. Did I say it? I know I was about to say it before, and then things happened. I have to go to the bathroom so badly. Oh, no. It's fine. I'll live. And of course, if we lose this game, which it looks like we're about to, yeah, they get to get one of our creatures. It's going to be the 10/10 reach trample. Spoilers.
Not that it matters.
It does not, because we're going to be out of cards in our library for sure. They mill us from 11 down to, I guess, 6, and then they sack their Mindbreaker and mill us for 6, and then we lose. So it really doesn't matter. You know what? Here, because they're going to do that, you click through things like resolve, etc., and I will be right back.
Okay. Greg, if something other than that happens, I will rely on you to tell me what to do. So, no delay, okay? He says, I got you, Amy. All right, good. Let's see what happens. He's taking his time with his little timer. He's doing it. Okay. Come on. Is there something I do here? Erica says, wow, it's like I'm not even here. Why? Oh, shit. So we just lost. He says, nope, you just wait for him. I did.
I'm back. Sorry.
We are dead.
Yeah, of course we did. Yeah, we have no cards left in our library. They're just going to pass to us, and yep, there it is. Thank you, Amy.
I told Greg he had to tell me what to do.
I heard you.
And I guess that made Erica mad because she said, wow, it's like I'm not even here. And I didn't realize what she was talking about. But I was placing the burden on Greg. It was not an honorary thing.
All right, so...
At least in my mind.
Oh, look, we did draft a rare, guys. We have this Thorn of Amethyst, and we have this Llanowar Wastes.
Greg says sad face, and then C. Helen said, who said that? To Erica. I'm just cheesing because you defaulted to Greg for help, even though I'm here too. LOL. Greg says, do we have any artifact removal?
We do not.
Why aren't we playing Mask? That card is absurd.
Yeah, I mean, we have removal in general, right? We have the double Skyfisher Spider. We have the Overwhelming Remorse. We have just like, for the portal to Phyrexia, the spiders, basically. But yeah, Mask is fine. It like it wasn't, something we were jumping up and down for, because we've been doing pretty well without it, considering. Let's do... Oh no, are you okay?
Yeah.
We didn't see Gaia's gift really, but...
He says feels like we need to lower curve. Try to get them before they get their huge stuff online. Online.
Fair enough. All right.
Comic book gym. He realizes that's not a comic book, right?
This thing?
Yeah, it's like a ledger or something, right? Yeah.
So,
All right. Well,
I mean, I guess I'll keep it. This is such a weird hand. God damn.
it's fine. I guess. He says seems very medium.
I agree. But it's not great. I agree.
Ugh.
But trust me, we've had worse. We had the good old no land hand that one time. Opening hand.
We did.
That was fun. We mulled to 5 against one of the strongest decks I have ever seen in this format earlier tonight. And we won on the mull to 5. And then the next 2 games where I believe we kept 7, we got destroyed. So...
Yeah, because that deck was very good.
That deck was disgusting. It was a soldier deck with, like, incredible rares that were, like, perfectly suited for their deck. Let's go to combat. Attack for 1. It hits. We go like this. Well, this hand is very weird, for sure. And drawing that land doesn't feel great, but, that's life. All right, Clay Revenants, you got to get us there. Ready, go.
Wow.
Yep. Kind of figured that was coming. God damn it, Arena. End the turn. Okay. Well, we sure can cast our spells. I mean, not our prototype stuff, I guess, but eventually, maybe. Actually, that's not true. We just can't cast the Rust Goliaths, but we can cast the Goring Warplow, because it costs 6, and we sure do have 6 land. Third Path Savant.
Ugh.
Unfortunate. Good blocker. Hey, a no one left behind. Land. Pass.
Whew.
They're at 17. We got them to 17, and now they play this Pristine Talisman to gain life.
It is pretty pristine looking. Erica says more like Nerd Path Savant.
Oh, they didn't even attack with it. I was really hoping they would. I guess I take my turn. Hey! I said we could play this card. Sure can't do it till next turn, though. Damn it, man. I mean, we could... Sorry. Obviously, we could play it now as a 1/1 Death Touch, but that would be silly. We could also play it as a 5/4 Death Touch.
Nah.
Yeah, right?
See, Helen says you guys going to Phyrexia pre-release?
You know we are. It's going to be awesome, and we're really looking forward to it. Greg is even going to be there.
Yeah.
So we'll get to hang out with Greg that weekend.
Greg says, I wonder where. Smile. And then Erica says, I miss pre-release.
Aw, Erica, no.
Erica, I just want to
All right, let's... I mean, what, $50 this gets countered? Like, wait for it.
I just want to like make my arm big so I can just reach across to where you are and just pick you up and bring you over to us.
Holy shit, it got countered. Do you guys believe that? God damn it, man. Thank God for no one left behind, huh?
She says, I haven't been able to attend one in over 2 years. Is Greg sleeping?
Yeah, because we've done nothing and we just keep, like, very obvious things are happening. So it's just like, what a surprise. That happened. I guess we try this now that we have the 10 drop in hand. Let's try it, see what happens. Does it get countered? Your guess is as good as mine. It does not get countered.
Oh.
And we have Gaia's gift up if they try to target it with something.
Oh.
That's actually pretty sick. I'm happy with that. Do they have the mana to draw cards? They do. They draw 2 cards and they gain a life. They are back to 20, by the way. all the work our Clay Revenants did. No. Oh my god.
Thank you, Comic Book Jim.
Did they run out of time? They ran out of time.
Oh my god. Guys.
Yes.
What the fuck?
They ran out of time.
So stupid.
Not only did they run out of time, but we had almost 20 minutes left on our counter when they ran out of time.
Wow.
That's crazy to me.
Greg says, take that, slow blue red deck. Everybody's laughing. Yeah.
Oh my god, so good.
Crazy. Wow.
Okay. I mean, works for me. How many wins do we need to be done with this? Because we're not even close.
We're not?
No.
No way.
No, because it's not game wins, it's match wins. And we only have 2 match wins to 1 match loss on the night. Because we went to game 3 twice, and we won in 2 games once. We got a knockout blow from Capenna. Oh, we got a Mastery Orb and 500 experience. But yeah, we need 5 wins. We've got 2.
When you said we got a Mastery Orb, I was looking at it going, oh, we got a polished turd. That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, look, it's a Mastery Orb. So we can go to our Mastery tree and get the Hulking Metamorph card style. That's something.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it gets us closer to Urza's command sleeves, but I don't think there are enough.
Sick.
Yeah, I don't think there are enough, though. We got the Kayla ones, though, which is what you wanted the most. So, but yeah, Hulking Metamorph it is. I don't think we get another Mastery one because we didn't buy the Ultra Pass or whatever the hell it's called. So I don't think we get the Urza's command sleeves, which is fine.
Boo.
It's fine. But anyway, I guess we can open packs and then call it a night. Jesus, look at all these random packs we have. What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's open the Streets of New Capenna pack. We got the knockout blow before, or a moment ago. Body Dropper, Tramway Station, Masked Bandits, Shattered Seraph, Corpse Appraiser. Check it out, Erica. Maestros. We have a common wild card, an uncommon wild card, and our rare or mythic is the weirdly to the side Soul of Emancipation, which, you don't need to see the whole card. Who cares?
Nah. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Holy crap.
It's a great card, too. I mean, it's a 7-mana 5/7, but you could destroy up to 3 other target non-land permanents. Any 3 that you want. And then for each of them destroyed, whoever owned those permanents makes a 3/3 angel creature token with flying. So you could, kill 3 of your 1/1s and get 3/3 angels.
Sick. That's a beautiful card as well. Erica says, yes, my favorite card. UI of Emancipation.
UL of Emancipation. Oh. That good old ul of Emancipation. Yeah. Amazing. That's super funny. Okay, let's open this Ixalan pack.
I was like, UI? What is that, like a urinary tract infection?
It sure is. Hey, look, Amy. Crushing Canopy.
Ah.
It's like Broken Wings, but from Ixalan.
Yeah.
Hierophant's Chalice. Fire Cannon Blast. Blight Keeper. I love this card so much. This Bat Imp, awesome card.
Hell yeah.
Dire Fleet Interloper. Elaborate Fire Cannon.
Yeah.
A Wild Growth Walker.
I love him.
I knew you would. And our rare or mythic. Yes, I agree.
Wild Growth Walker was so good.
Yeah, because there were so many cards in Ixalan that explored, and it says whenever a creature you control explores, put a +1/+1 counter on this, and you gain 3 life. And it's a 2-mana 1/3, so it was a good blocker at that stage in the game regardless. And then any creatures that you played after that explored, this thing just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and the creatures that explored had the opportunity to get bigger as well. Just stupid. I remember playing against somebody that had 2 of these once, and it was just like, I guess I lose. It's like every card that they played that explored, like they gained 6 life and both of them got bigger. It was just like, okay, can't deal with this anymore.
Burn Wild Growth Walker and the damned fires of the deepest pit of brimstone and let me watch the life leave its eyes. Wow, Erica.
Yeah.
That's fucking dark.
It was very tough to play against this thing.
Ugh.
And I'm talking limited. I played against 2 of these things. So imagine constructed where you could have had 4 of these, or like if you had ways of duplicating it or whatever, like...
Greg says kind of dark.
Yeah.
And C. Holland says wild growth.
And then our rare or mythic is Repeating Barrage.
Oh.
3 mana to deal 3 damage to any target at sorcery speed, or raid 5 damage. Return it from your graveyard to your hand, only if a creature attacked this turn.
C. Holland said that he loved wild growth in his Explore deck.
That's what I'm saying, man. It is tough to play against that card. For sure. Like I said, especially multiples. Good lord. Okay, I guess we played a lot of the D&D set. No new cards here. You come to a river, Thieves' Tools, Arborea Pegasus, Boots of Speed, Celestial Unicorn, aka 1 color and 1 color only.
Overexposed photograph.
Reaper's Talisman, which is a cool one. Lightfoot Rogue, and our rare or mythic is Book of Vile Darkness.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
it's online only. Is what that means.
Yeah, it's in because it's the ebook. Nice, yeah. Very nice. Unfortunately, it's not on the set. Usually, it is. I own the Book of Vile Darkness, not the card, the actual book. There was a supplemental D&D book called the Book of Vile Darkness, and it is in the other room because I've been reading it because I may or may not be incorporating things from it into our D&D game.
Boo. But also, can I just say that, of course, the only photograph of an actual unicorn is overexposed.
Yes, for sure.
Fuck those photographers. Learn how to use a dark room.
Hey, look, Vecna.
Nice. Erica says, oh yeah, I played the BG mid-range deck.
Black-green.
From Guilds of Ravnica standard, and you just curved into Jade Light Ranger, which explores twice on...
entering the battlefield.
And then it never died.
Yeah, because it got 2 +1/+1 counters, so it would become a 3/5. You gained 6 life, and God forbid you had more than 1. So yeah.
It's a what? Gendery?
It's a gendery artifact.
God damn it. Stop doing that.
It's so gendery. Yes, the 2 genders, the Book of Vile Darkness and the Book of, like, Exalted Hope or whatever the hell it's called. Dominaria United. 1 pack of that. Sacred Peaks, Stall for Time, Furious Bellow, Take Up the Shield, Talarian Terror, the Weatherseed Treaty, and an uncommon wild card. And then our rare or mythic is Threats Undetected.
Sexy elf.
I was just gonna say, isn't she sexy, Amy?
2 explorers, Cialan says, and then Erica says, I normally only use a gendery artifact in my alone time. Amazing.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah, the 2 explorers joke I'll explain to Amy later, but I get it, and
okay.
it makes me sad.
Oh no. Really?
Yes, because before I understood that joke, I helped run an event where he was present, and I was not aware of who he was, and that's on me. So,
oh no.
yeah, it happens. Anyway, let's open all 3 of these at the same time and just look at the rares. Oh! We got a Door to Nothingness. Hell yeah. We got a Helm of the Host Mythic. Hell yeah. And a Mythic Rare wild card.
And no comments?
Well, no. Because you open more than one, you only see the rares. That's why I said we'll just look at the rares.
Boom.
All right, fine. Then we'll open these one at a time. Sorry, everybody.
I was just like, where's the rest of the cards? We only got 3?
Yep. Trash. Look, Amy. I know you love that art.
I do.
It's very good. Rugged Highlands and a Tranquil Cove, a Kitsune Ace, Greater Tanuki, Regent's Authority, and Runaway Trashbot.
Yeah.
And our rare or mythic is...
I'm a runaway trashbot.
Teachings of the Kirin. We actually get to see the whole card, even though it's still weirdly left justified. This card was awful. I hate this card. It's so stupid.
Well, then, of course, it's the one that we got. Erica says 2 explorers, 1 cup. Awesome. And then C. Helen says, oh, good God, Erica. And Erica says, just wait until WotC introduces $10 booster packs that are just 3 random rares or mythics.
Yep. Just like we just opened.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it'll feel like, too. You'll be like, where's the rest of it?
And it won't even be, like, set specific. It'll just be random. C. Holland says, stop giving them ideas. And Erica says,
oh, no.
I'm pretty sure the women in that video were exploring. That's what it looked like.
Oh.
Amazing.
Exploring is probably the most tame word that could be used to describe what was happening in that video. Yes. Yes, for sure. Oh, my God. And, hey, C. Holland says stop giving them ideas. I mean, look, if it's going to make members of Wizards come to our streams and, like, hang out for an extended period of time, give them as many ideas as you want. Come hang out. It's great. Lots of great business ideas come out of this stream.
Yep,
that's what
definitely.
we're here for. Anyway, Era of Enlightenment, Okiba Reckoner Raid, Automated Artificer, Imperial Subduer, Kami of Industry, Bronze Plate Boar. Sorry, everybody.
Is that the who was in 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Yes, the Bronze Plate Boar. Bronze Cudgels, since we have 2 things made of bronze. And then our rare or mythic is a Mirror Box.
Oh. Erica says, I'm just Gavin Verhey using an alias.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, thanks for gracing us with your presence for all this time, I suppose.
C. Holland says, I knew it. Oh, my God.
C. Holland's there with the chart, and he's like, there was that one time. Now, to be fair, I have never seen Erica and Gavin in the same place at the same time.
C. Holland, how did you know? And Erica says, Battle Bond 2, Commander Legends.
Yeah. Hey, if we have influence to get Battle Bond 2, we better not just get Battle Bond 2, but then get an invite to go to the pre-release with Loading Ready Run so that we can dominate the Battle Bond pre-release.
Well, so you can dominate, and I can sit there and pretend I'm playing.
We had a lot of fun playing Battle
We
Bond.
did. I liked
It was
Battle
awesome.
Bond.
Plus, of course, we opened the promo Planeswalkers because, of course, we did because Amy was there. So we got all the luck because Amy was there.
Yeah. Yep. Erica says, nah, if I were Gavin, I'd actually be respected in online spaces. Ooh.
That's not fair. I don't know Gavin Verhey very well. And so I can't fault him. I get frustrated by Wizards, the company, having their employees making online content on their own. That frustrates me. So I will say, Erica, that I would respectfully disagree with that. But again, it's not because I don't respect Gavin. It's not his fault. He's doing quite well. But I feel like it completely disadvantages every other content creator out there when the people that make the game and have advanced copies of all of the product get to just be like, oh, we're going to open this product. No one can have their hands on it yet because it hasn't even been distributed to game stores yet.
Right.
But I am going to open it because I work for the company. And then this show that I run is going to get all of that extra viewership because it's the only place that you can come to. And so we have completely monopolized the market. And yet we're then going to still say that we care about other creators. It feels a little bit
blatantly a lie at that point.
It feels a little bit counter to me. Again, that's not necessarily against Gavin because I'm sure that he's doing what he is asked. But at the same time, it is uber frustrating to see that.
Yeah.
That's just me. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe that's like, like people are like, no, everybody loves Gavin. Okay. I just cannot get behind a show that's just like, hey, by the way, let me just undercut everybody else because I'm the one that has these opportunities and no one else does. And so instead of collaborating with other people or giving that opportunity to other people, we as a $1 million company are going to be the ones to do it instead. And it's like,
so that we can make the money off of it.
Which again, that's their job, right? It's just very frustrating. That's all.
Yeah. She says, nah, go off, King.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Truly, I do. And now that I've put that out into the world, that is going to be the end of this particular stream. It is time for Joe and Amy to go to bed.
Yes.
For sure.
Ugh.
But hey, this was a hell of a stream. Mm-hmm. My God. I encourage people, if you missed part of this stream, go back and watch it on the VOD. The VOD is on the channel immediately after this is over. Probably right now, in fact. You could probably just go back and watch it. But
Greg says, have a good night, guys.
Thank you, Greg. You have a good night, too.
Glad you're feeling better.
As
I'm coughing trying to read that. Thanks, Greg.
Thank you. We are glad we're feeling better as well. Thank you. And while we may not see you for the Dominaria Remastered stuff, we will, as we discussed, see you for pre-release. You know that. And it's going to be awesome. And the reason, unfortunately, that we won't see you for the draft is because this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, instead of drafting, unfortunately, but still, fortunately, we will be streaming. Because we will be back this Friday for more of our playthrough of Shadow of the Colossus, the original on the PlayStation 2.
Yes. Erica says, hell yeah, I talked about expensive keys and Joe and Amy played Magic to some amount of success.
I am truly surprised at how well we did tonight, for sure.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
See, Helen says Battle Bond pre-release with what? Pre-release with Professor Joe and Amy.
Yeah. Again, if Battle Bond 2 ever comes out, I would love that opportunity. Who knows if it would occur, either if Battle Bond 2 would come out or if they would invite us. I think the second one is less plausible than the first one. But I think that would be awesome. I would love that so much. But yeah, that would be...
I can dream.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be a ways off, I imagine. But yeah, that is, speaking of a dream, that's 100% always been a dream of mine, is to be at a pre-release. I've watched every one of them. I just love them. I love Loading Ready Run. I think they're phenomenal people. Even Amy knows Loading Ready Run. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I agree that they're phenomenal people, and, you know.
Yeah.
I just don't play Magic as much. But, you know.
Fair.
But, you know, I would try. I would show up and I would try.
Exactly.
Erica says, I'm going to keep asking Loading Ready Run to invite you until it happens or they block me.
Well, I will say, you already do a great job of this. Obviously, please never, and I don't think you would. It's really more for everyone in total. Please never spam other people, especially on our behalf, because that's not what we're looking for. But again,
that's not fair.
But again, in no way do I think you have ever done that, Erica. I think the times that you have done it have been extremely strategic and super helpful and awesome.
Yes.
So thank you for that, for sure.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yes.
C. Holland, I'm not sure if I read that before. He says, thanks both. And Tappy Toe Claws.
Tappy Toe Claws is also awesome, for sure.
Yes.
If we ever got to meet her, that would be really cool.
Yes, it would. Yeah. Well, really any of the Magic the Gathering cosplayers that are still around, or even the ones that used to be Magic the Gathering cosplayers, are people I would love to meet.
For sure. And in fact, you know this, but Vladdy, who has been on these streams with us on occasion and is a member of Dave's community, our friend Dave over at twitch.tv/DAM314, shout outs because he's awesome.
Yeah.
But Vladdy, a member of the Garnted Cult, went to a Flesh and Blood event and took a photo with some Magic cosplayers who were also doing Flesh and Blood cosplay there. Cool. I believe it was Christine and Olivia.
Okay.
I know it was Olivia, but I believe it was also Christine.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, really cool.
Erica says, just slide into Gavin's DMs like, hey, Joe, and some things.
No.
Like, hey, Joe said some things.
That's right.
Oh, okay. That's
right.
what you're going to do, you said.
Yeah. She's going to be like, hey, by the way, Joe said some things. Just, like tattle on us,
She also says, I've met Tappy and Olivia Gobert Hicks, both wonderful.
Yeah. That's awesome,
Nice.
First of all. And second of all, no doubt in my mind that they are wonderful, just from hearing other people discuss them, and now you as well, but also seeing how they interact with others online. Obviously, I've seen many videos that they have been in. Olivia has done a lot of content with Loading Ready Run, Commander content and stuff. So, yeah, really, really cool.
C. Holland says cool.
With a cool face.
With a cool face.
I like it. So, yeah, as I said, we'll be back. Go ahead, please.
Erica says Tappy and Michelle Rapp went full mom and made me eat shawarma because I hadn't eaten all day.
First of all, you met Michelle as well. That's so cool.
That's awesome.
Okay. That's really impressive.
How was the shawarma?
That's the important question.
You know I'm going to ask about the food.
But yeah, Tappy, Olivia, and Michelle, all people that we follow
really
on Twitter
cool.
and that I probably have interacted with in some capacity.
That's really cool. The shawarma was good and free.
Oh, they got it for you even. That's even better. That's
Very
so cool. Well, congrats. That's awesome. I'm slightly jealous, but more happy for you because that's really cool.
Yeah. So
congrats on that. Really, really awesome. So yeah, we will be back on Friday with our live stream of Shadow of the Colossus. I never remember the name of the game. I'm so annoyed with myself. We'll be back with more Shadow of the Colossus on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're only here for Magic, no worries whatsoever. We will be playing more MTG Arena next week. I think there's more Decathlon still next week. I don't remember exactly, but we'll find out. And that will be again at 8 p.m. Eastern on Monday. So we would love to see you here for that. Also, this Friday before the stream, during the day, probably around noon Eastern, stay tuned because the Magic Story comes out this Thursday.
Yes.
And so we are going to be doing our best to get out a jar. It's not going to be Thursday. I'm so sorry, Amy. It's not going to be Thursday. We're wrapping it up, I promise. It's not going to be Thursday because the story comes out then, and I got to work that day. But we will be able to put the video out Friday instead of Thursday, and then hopefully, no promises, but we will do our best, be able to kind of go back to the normal Monday, Thursday schedule of putting out videos, and specifically, in this case, jars, so that we can review those stories as quickly as possible. Leaks have occurred. We are not talking about them. It's just not a thing that will be happening. Once the story comes out, we will talk about the stories because we will be reviewing them. So stay tuned for that.
She says, I hung out with them in their hotel room, and it was chill and quiet and nice.
God.
It sounds nice.
The jealousy. I love it. I'm truly happy for you. Also, like I said, a little bit jealous. But again, you deserve awesome things.
Yeah.
So
That's just really fucking cool.
Yeah. So in no way is it malicious. Just super happy for you. That's so cool. But yeah, so thank you all so very much. In fact, Amy, speaking of thanking people, you have some work to do.
Yeah, Erica says good night, dears, and a heart.
Good night to you as well, Erica. Thanks so much for hanging out as always. I mean, Amy's going to do that in a second.
Yeah,
too, so.
And thanks for being so active in chat tonight, even though you went to go play Overwatch for a while. I appreciate you coming back.
Which we're glad you had fun with as well.
Yes. And then C. Holland, thank you for being here, sir.
For sure.
Greg, thank you for making it before we left.
And for a fair bit, too. I mean, getting to the end of that last game where our opponent eventually ran out of time. So cool. Oh, my God.
Jana, thank you for being here. Loved it. We got to do these cosplays, I swear. Marcus, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
And was that everybody tonight?
That is it. Yeah.
Okay. So it was a tight-knit crowd, but
not
y'all were great in chat and I loved it. Thank you so much.
All an awesome group of folks. We are going to get out of here so that we can have some water and then go to bed.
Yeah.
Thank you all so very much for being here. We hope to see you either this coming Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern for Shadow of the Colossus or next Monday for more MTG Arena. But between now and whenever we see you next live on stream, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.